Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Here we go. Fall Skirmish. Pro Tournament. Week 2. Hopefully this stream can finally, you know, get itself together. Gotta love it. We were trying to fix some issues that went on. But they're back.
Short 5-minute break. I missed you
Game
so much.
number 3.
We were finally
I
back
caught
together.
the end of game number 2.
How's it going? I'm Zeke.
But
that's findable carpet, as in a carpet that can, in fact, be located. That's also Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
You're cool.
does it look solid here?
That's not even
way cooler than I am. That's for sure.
Fun fact for you guys at home that don't know, Kevin has actually been the guy that
We
is
put it to
teaching everything
720p. How's it looking?
He is teaching me how to be cool. He's my son.
Okay, it's looking nice.
Not working yet.
Alright, we just gotta hold the computer's freaking tweaking out.
Brutally hurt.
This computer can't handle
what are we
this.
supposed to do now? I don't even remember. What are we supposed? What is?
I know, right? When you get crushed.
Gosh.
We just talk.
I guess we just talk about the format. I don't know, man. Gosh.
That's why I really need a PC.
You have no idea what's going on. Welcome to the Fall Skirmish. We're happy you're here.
It's like the fans blown real hard. It's trying not to.
3 points.
Yeah.
First in place is second or third. They get 2 points. And at 4th and 5th, you get 1 point.
And eliminations earn you points too, ladies and gentlemen. So that means you're going to see high elimination games. 3 to 4 eliminations earn you a single point. 5 to 6 earn you 2, and 7 plus eliminations will get you 3 points. And if you manage to get what we just watched Tfue accomplish, a victory royale plus 7 plus eliminations, will get you 2 points on top of that.
I mean, there's a lot at stake here, my friend. There's not only the prize money, there is also the club points. So Tfue, for representing Rift Raiders, is like, hey guys, Rift Raiders, listen. You want points? I got you. Trust. Shows up. And there you go. Just drops a casual Royale flush. I'm super casual.
I'm curious to know how much club support there is inter-club.
Oh,
like
really?
within the club, like I want to know if like when he got that win, he just got like 19 messages from all his teammates, or like I guess.
Dude, I hope so. I think that's the goal.
There's like, you're like, oh, nice, sick, thanks for the points, dude. Or I wanted to just like, oh, cool.
Ha, T, doing what you do normally. Yeah. That's probably what it was. They were like, ah, T, do what you do normally.
With what we expected.
You know? You know what else we've got is the club standings. So let's very quickly take a look at that.
Okay, smooth.
Here you go. Now let's read this out together. So now keep in mind, this is coming into...
At the same time together? Or was it like a kid's show? How many points do the Bush Bandits have?
1475.
That's right.
Woo! We've also got Dusty Dogs at 1080, Rift Raiders at 1065, the Fortnites at 1040, and the Lucky Llamas at 865. Now, Bush Bandits, man, they are maintaining their lead here in week number 2.
They are.
Now, we haven't even done the week 2 trials yet. Stay tuned for more info on that later. But just here on the competitive Fridays, man, the Bush Bandits are like, hey, what's up? We're Bush Bandits. We're just robbing everybody blind. You know, we're the Bush Bandits. That's the whole Bush Bandits. We're thieves. Taking the points. Taking them all.
Hiding in bushes. Which I would love to see if one week the Bush Bandits as a collective team agreed. We're all going to find a bush and game and play with the bush.
If you do that, Bush Bandits, I will literally lose my mind. Do you even understand?
That's a goal worthwhile. Just like my double thumbs up. Totally worth working for. Because it's going to really give you self-satisfaction, guys.
My God. Would you at home think that's cool? God. If you think that's an idea, please hit us with the hashtag Fall Skirmish. And let us know if you want the Bush Bandits as a collective going into one of the weeks.
What's up, Valentine?
Bushes and use them and just be Bush Bandits. That'd be so crazy. Liquid 72 Hours, he actually did that in one of the games.
Did?
Yeah.
Did it work?
So he basically had placed the bush on him and he hid next to buildings, and while people were building, it was like last week, and so there was a moment where they like kind of stopped, and then he just like snuck up and was like, hey, pew, 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 pew.
What happens if I get this? I'm trying to make this fan sound less.
I don't know if I can agree with anything you said after that.
After the dab? Well,
you think that's how he celebrates? You get out a keyboard? Boom! You think that's what he does? By the way, fun fact, never done one. I've never dabbed in all of my life. Never dabbed.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see Findable Carpet do a dab, please follow him on Twitter. It is Findable Carpet. Give him some love. Send Zeke says we want to see you do a dab. That is the things you should do. Send him love because he's incredible. Now I believe we're hopping into game. Is this game number 3? These games are blurring.
It says it right there.
Oh, it does. It's so helpful.
It says match 3.
Look, I'm honestly still so shook from Tfue just casually dropping a Royal Flush. Now listen, Again, these are solo games, okay? You are 1 versus 99. Getting 7 eliminations, especially in a lobby of other incredible players, is so difficult. And for him to do that and get the victory out is huge. He just set the tone. He said everybody else.
That's just what happens when you don't have a PC. Okay? I really need a PC.
You're paying attention.
Now here's the big question.
Because it's not.
Okay.
That's the question.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
There's a lot of
it's
questions.
just the fans working so hard.
I don't know if you're listening.
So loud.
Cry, if you will.
If you did this again, okay, I will personally come find you, give you a hug, and take you to dinner. Okay?
Wrap it up, folks. That's it right there.
That is a promise, my friend. I will find you. I will take you to dinner. I will buy you dinner. I'm gonna say, dude, you're incredible.
I don't know if he thinks it's a threat or not.
It's like a semi-threat almost.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a, well, don't do it again, but it's almost like a, well, it's free dinner. I mean, who turned down free dinner?
You didn't say you pay for it. You said you take it.
No, I said I would take him, AKA I would pay for his dinner.
Oh, okay.
True story. But Flame, dropping here near Risky Reels. He is representing the Lucky Llamas. I actually like these houses near Risky because there's like a pretty decent amount of loot, and then you basically can make a rotation from here, so you can kind of like go back toward Risky, or you can go down to Tomato Temple. I wonder, did he get the chest? Okay, up in the ceiling. It's on the left. Up on his right. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Sofa, though, he gets taken down by Yellow, so now Yellow gets the opportunity to go ahead and loot Motel, and look at all the rifts, man. There's so many opportunities for rotations here.
I mean, they're all the same rotation. It's not like one's going to give him a better rifting opportunity.
Well, here's the thing. That's the thing, is he can opt to come back. So if he's like, I'm going to go to this place. You know what? I don't like that. Let me just double back.
You know what?
Motel, another rift, take that new rift, and go somewhere else.
Spend a night at the hotel. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
The double rift, you don't think so?
Yeah, I mean, not to say, but...
Yo, did you see Yo-Yo keep it up at the last possible moment? Just happened to turn. Ooh, that was crazy. This is Barton representing again.
You got to do the mind games. We know it's a bad decision, but you take your Port-a-Fort and you throw it at people.
You throw it at people.
It's the worst decision you can make, but man, does it make at least me giggle when I do it.
It throws people
off.
off.
It's all about having fun, even if it's losing.
This is that replay of FaZe Yellow. There you go. He takes down Sofa.
Textbook execution.
Pretty much. Now Karosi. Look, Tfue was just there. He's just kind of north of him. Now, I'm curious. I'd love to know. And ooh,
can he steal it?
Sand show
he
goes,
didn't
nope.
steal it.
Tfue is gone on a tear, and he's basically maintaining that momentum. He takes down another player. This is Turkey Lips. Again, I'm a huge fan of Turkey Lips. Love the name. He's an unbelievable human, genuine as well.
I like that. I'm sure he heard the audio cue, and now he's like, you know what, I'm out of this. Oh.
Risker, though, he's
like
fine. He sees what happened. He's like, yo, you're going to do this? I'm going to jump down. Preemptively.
Turkey Lips might be getting a little bit creative here, but it doesn't mean Risker doesn't know what's happening. Here's the audio cue. He goes for the jump.
Ooh.
Was that a hunting rifle attempt?
Yes.
That would have been
so
gross.
Risker
gets him!
Wow, with 3 HP.
Botched shotgun shot, and Risker was actually able to just land what he needed.
Look at this, my friend. Margosi, the man who took the finals at Summer Skirmish.
Is that how it's officially pronounced? Margosi?
Yep. I actually had a chance to meet, well, when I interviewed him, I was like, is it Margos or Margosi? He said Margosi. I was like, sounds good, dude. It's your name, not mine. You're the winner. And then he took us out and bought us dinner. That's a lie. I'm just kidding. I wish.
No one would have questioned it. Actually,
no one would have questioned it. True.
Oh, he got dropped on. He built enough. He kept a lot of his health there. Not as many of those. At least none of those were headshots. No crits.
Exotic, man. Exotic's got...
He's got a legendary compact that's pretty dirty.
Look at that. Margosi's like, I'm going to just disappear here into this little tunnel. Good luck. And it's just these two players. So it's just Chaotic, Exotic Chaotic. I like that name. And Margosi, they're here in the divot. You got someone up top in the diner as well. Over to Ghost Sean and LG Aragon. That rhymed. That was cool. You know, they're looking to duke it out right now.
That they are. Apt observation.
There it is.
Look, these guys are near each other. They're looking to win the fight.
I'm just thankful you remembered to speak. That was good. Yeah, what's up, Kevin? I'll crack back. What up, baby? Get at me. He didn't even know what to say. Get him, chat. Light him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you haven't been doing that all day. Let's be honest.
That's fair. Well, I love you, so I gotta give you the most love possible. But look at this, man. He's only got literally Oh my.
Oh no. Oh no.
my.
No meds. No mats. A little bit of shield here. I think he can go 100 shield. Not yet. A mini.
No, he just has. I think he had the 2 minis, or maybe even the 1 mini. No way.
Oh, R.I.P. Replay Logan.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Logan, that's the kind of engagement you want. Not what just happened where he walks away with like 7 HP and then just the minis. Oh my gosh. Coop Train.
Coop Train already 3 elims, already has a point, and look at this! Trying to get the immediate high ground, gets built on top of.
Oh.
Trying to regain control of this fight. He's got control, he gets a little tag on the way down. That player has almost nothing.
There
he gets
it is.
The elim. The chase, 4 elims for Coop Train.
Dude, this guy's on fire right now. I'm surprised he even saved like all the, oh, Fulmer looking to disengage there, but he saves even the grapples, right? He's just chasing this guy around. He's like, yeah, no, you edit. You just edit away. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna pick up this elimination. I'd like to do what Tfue just did, but as Coop Train, not as Tfue.
I mean, that was kind of expected in this table.
Yeah, you know. Dude, look at the new safe zone, though. Some of these players, so there's actually kind of like one player near Snobby. He's not too far away. Overall, though, it looks like a lot of the players have kind of already started navigating, rotating a little bit early, which is good. And now Fear itself is engaged. Oh gosh.
And he's losing these trades.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And he lost the trade as hard as you can lose it.
Man.
He's a goner.
Mac, though, lands a pretty nice shotgun there. Nice slug. And then he's like, all right, man, you're on the back foot now. And as again, pointing out Coop Train, he's got 4 eliminations. Next threshold is 5. That gives him 2 points. Right behind them, though, Parallax as well. Right near 3.
Mac, he's at a disadvantage here as far as health's concerned, but he had a lot of control in that last fight. Let's see if he can keep it up in this one. Bolt Naga Ops.
Can he find this? There you go. He finds the elimination. And don't forget, Naga Ops is currently the number 3 player. So he's basically made it last circle pretty much every game. But then when things get chaotic, got to thin the lobbies out. And unfortunately, he is lost. But Coop Train is here now. This is Bolt. So Coop Train facing off against the number 3 player in the lobby right now. Who wins this? I'm taking bets. Oh,
Take your bets.
No, wait. Daquan is here as well. He's like, hey, is everybody fighting? What's going on here?
What's going on? Are there elims to be had? Because I'm joining this party.
If
I hear there's elims nearby. I hear.
I'm just imagining what Daquan is saying, and in my mind, he's really going, come on! Come on!
Got a dirty tag, and he's just going to push in with him, and he gets the elim.
Daquan eliminates
but look at the minimap.
Naga.
There's one on top of... Nope, I think that's the one he eliminated. No, there's one right next to him, and then one... Nick Mercs!
Nick
Mercs! He's showing up!
Wait, Nick, did you leave Tilted Towers? Nick, what do we talk about? You're not allowed to leave Tilted Towers, man.
Nick,
you're too strong, okay?
What are we talking about, young man? Daquan knows it. Daquan knows there is another party.
He is like, mix. Yo, I have to fight Nick Mercs now? Oh, come on! Sandra.
Your impressions are clearly spot on.
Thank you, man. I try.
Yeah.
Sen Ryu. Now, the diner is being a little bit demolished right now, all right? And what's left of the divot itself. Tfue is still alive, dude. He's over at Paradise. There's 2 people around him, 3, 4. Cloak is pretty far away. If he finds these additional eliminations, man, he's just poised. I mean, they need to try and shut him down. You know, he's already kind of built this momentum, so they need to do everything they can to find him, keep him from getting additional points, because he's already leading the pack with 9. The next person behind him has 3 points, and that was Chap.
He's got the grappler. He's got some traps.
Ooh, okay.
He's got a med kit. He can take this, as long as he can take them both out within the same fight without having to heal, there's more people. There's another one at distance.
Oh, he couldn't sneak that kill there.
He wanted to make it to the Rift so bad.
He wanted the elimination. He doesn't care about the Rift. The Rift is like
this guy.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Tfue 1 HP.
He's getting shot from like 16 different directions.
I don't know if he can take this. This player knows. He saw all the numbers above the head. He's gonna push.
If
Replays.
Dude, if Tfue turns this around, Replays has a chug jug.
He grapplered. This is it. Tfue wants to heal up. Oh, he actually peaked with 1 HP. What a confident man, but it pushed him back.
What a legend. Oh, no.
Oh.
Not like this, not like this, not like this. Okay, Tfue doing the smart thing, man. You got 1 HP, he's just disengaging. Replays, though.
Replays knows. Replays not giving him any time to breathe. Tfue, that is it. He's been eliminated at distance from Cloak.
Oh, wow.
Replays forced into tunnel vision. And Tfue could not protect himself. That is going to be your Royale flush of last game. Eliminated early on.
And now FaZe Replays knows that that's FaZe Cloak, his teammate across the way. I wonder what it's like. I can't even begin to imagine what it's like to face off basically against your teammate. It's like someone you literally play with every day.
I imagine it's quite fun. Bragging rights galore.
That's fair. Hey man, remember that time we played in that summer skirmish and the fall skirmish and remember we were at Paradise Palms and I just like happened to outplay you? I mean, look at this. Nick Merckx.
Do it again, do it again.
Yes, utilizing the tools. That's what I'm talking about, Nick. He knows the value, he understands. And now look, because of that, he's gatekeeping Brandon a little bit.
You got one more tag, he's got almost up. There's the elim. Beautifully played by Nick Merckx.
He's like, thanks. All right, cool.
I like it. He got ahead of his opponent. Using some new mechanics. He can use the grappler to try and get into the zone, lose as little health as possible. He has no more meds. Oh no.
He takes a huge hit. He could top off to 100 shield, but dude, that was a huge hit there, man.
That hit might be the end of him. He still has so much more to go, and he's stuck in the storm. Yeah, no, that hit.
I think so. I think you might actually be right here. Unless he can eliminate this player, I mean, right away. And it's Hysteria as well, who's disengaging with the grappler. I think.
Yeah, no, I think he's a goner.
I think it
Dang, that tag was dirty. He's not even going to get to.
He's literally trying to pick him off.
Is Hysteria going to have to pay the price as well? No, Hysteria is too close to the end.
If Nick can just get enough high ground, come on. Line it up, Nick. Left. Oh, he was so close, dude. Wow. That was a respectable effort by Nick, man. That was, I mean, and that's the thing is like he knew, so his mindset changed. He's like, look, if I can just find him and pick him off before I go down.
He already had the 3. At that point, it was just vengeance. He already had the 3 elims. That one wasn't going to put him into another point threshold.
That's right. The spoopy stones, man. Zate's got one.
I think Zate's the one we saw get him last time, too.
Was he?
I think so.
Dude, all I remember is Tfue dropped that freaking Royale flush. That's about all I remember right now, friend. Dude, so Nick Merckx I know, my memory's actually really bad. So Coop Train, who had 4 eliminations, goes down. Nick Merckx with 3 eliminations goes down. Take a look at the current eliminated players. Gold Glove is down. Scissors is down. Turkey Lips has gone down. Blind, Fear Itself, Coop Train. Dr. Lupo has gone down. Even the likes of Vivid are down.
Tfue down.
No, wait, what?
We watched Tfue go down.
Oh, that's right. He got picked off by FaZe.
Okay?
Dude, there's just so much to keep track of. My heart's pounding, but Daquan, 20 HP, effectively 70. Does he know Nox is down below?
I'm sure he hears.
But that's not good. Stink bombs.
Oh! The stink bomb elim knocks the Fox.
Nox dealt it, and DSM Daquan
felt it.
Don't forget, stink bombs do direct damage to your health. They don't do shield damage, and we talked about that, man. Those few points of health there.
I wonder if Nox the Fox knew he was low in health, or he's just like, oh, that worked.
I would assume he's probably trying to flush him out. He's like, I think you're kind of in here, move, and then he's just like, oh, I got an elimination. All right.
Ain't gonna complain here.
At that point, Daquan definitely went, come on! That's when that happened, legit. I'm gonna go back and watch this from his point of view, and I'm gonna see if that's what happened. Punisher, though. We've got 44 players left in the lobby. Where the circle is just to the right of Retail Row. And now look, K-Sid is down below him. Now he's got the Rift to go, so the question would be, does he just bail?
Yep.
Fair, I think so. So the other thing is, too, is K-Sid would either have to build up to him and also use the portal, but there's also someone in front of K-Sid that's gatekeeping, so I think that was a pretty smart play overall. And now, I mean, look, Barton, Colton, Skatch, Cowboys Old, still so many players here at Retail. And they still have 50 seconds, right? They need to get in this new safe zone within 50 seconds, or things are going to get really bad. Telling you things that make sense.
An interesting little building he's built.
Skatch.
Are they on top of each other? I think.
Yeah.
There's Cowboys Old right beneath him.
There you go. The respecting dance. He's like, hey, how's it going?
He's like, hey, that's the equivalent of what I'm talking about, like knocking.
Like knocking.
On a
yeah,
wall.
there you go. So you just emote, and you're like, oh, yeah, there's someone here. Okay.
I mean, they know. but you know, it's a matter of...
Oh, do you see that? Nick A30 nearing Choppa Down and Monster D-Face. Wait, oh, Nick A30's actually got the Spoopy Stones. Look at him.
Yeah,
he's a little shadow.
I'm out.
These are the sound effects. And oh, look, because he's trying to opt out of it. That's the thing. It's high risk, high reward, man. You try to opt out of it, and you slow down for just long enough, people go.
I have yet to see high reward. It is high risk.
High risk. Medium reward. No reward.
I mean, the reward is that I think it looks cool.
It looks so
and that's not
awesome.
much of a reward.
Unfortunately, it goes down.
Lost almost all of his health in that last push. He's in a little bit of a panic. He doesn't know where to go. There's people everywhere. No meds, no mats. Sturdy, this is your final stand. What does it say for yourself?
Sturdy, that's whoa!
Oh,
he lands the first one.
Kiwiface actually pushed out, but now into the danger of everyone else's reticle. Crossfire. Saf goes down. Kiwiface stays alive. Chop it down right on top.
Hart and Barton are near each other right now. Wait, look at this. We still have 40 players left alive. I just don't even understand.
Logan has the perfect amount of health for a slurp.
He does.
Her health and shield is perfect.
He just needs to find a slurp. Hello? Does anyone have a slurp?
He just drank a slurp.
Oh, it's ticking right now. Oh, I see that it announced. Yeah, okay, okay. I thought you were implying he needed one. I see.
He did, and then he used it.
And then he used it. But here's the thing, man.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. 10 seconds. New storm starts to move. If it has to go anywhere, where do you hope it goes? I'm talking about the new safe zone.
The new safe zone?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of unique places for me to pick. I either pick woods, a field, or some buildings.
Dude, buildings, 100%. Because then you got to fight in the building, within the building, with your buildings.
That'd be definitely pretty fun. Yeah, I guess that's my choice then.
Yes.
You've clearly convinced me.
There you go. I'm just saying, dog.
Freezy knows he's got company. Oh, he finds some friends, but hopefully he doesn't tunnel vision too much. There's a lot of people nearby. He wants this elim. It'll put him at 3. It'll give him the point. He's actually going to chase it down. Here's the trap. And there it is. New party's coming out. Does he get it? He doesn't! Monster defense takes him out. 31 health remaining.
And now Monster desperately trying to get it. Zone. He's going to stop for a moment to heal because you have to. You don't have any other options right now. But the storm is at his back, and it's going to tick for a lot. Got to be careful. Okay, close. Well, everyone inside the safe zone is like pretty evenly spaced out, give or take, right? And now, basically, in this next safe zone, we're going to see things unfold. This is when people are going to have to start scrambling. Oh, chop it down. Get to the...
Almost out of mats. Oh, this is a dangerous place. It's going to swap. He realizes he's out. He takes a shots back. This is his last stand. Oh, no. No, that's not what you were hoping for.
Okay, okay. Oh, if the window, if he had not made noise, he could have fired into the window. And now he's got to be very careful.
There's the trap.
Did he get him? The player's down on below him. I don't even think he saw. He edited his way out.
He has 17 health.
Someone could just accidentally sneeze in the direction he's facing.
Yeah, if someone glares at him too much, he'll go down to 2.
Look at this new safe zone. It's up high, so it's moving actually back to retail, but it's going more north. So we're going to see like a fight on the hills.
He's right there. More traps are being placed. Now Chop It Down is not confident to try and get this elim.
No.
But the elim won't get him a point. Oh, the peak. The peak was there.
Wait, so there's 2 players in his vicinity, and look at the guys on the right. They're also fighting. And then wait, I don't think he saw him, but we saw through the highlights. Yeah, there's a...
Uh-oh. That was revealed himself.
Dude, he needs to secure something, man. He's got no eliminations right now.
I think at this point, maybe just placement. I don't know how you're going to get 3 elims with this kind of health. Just play it safe, hide. Oh, there's another one has joined the fray. There's a player right here beneath him.
Down below. This is Tfue. He's got 1 elimination. And now the storm is starting to move. We got to start making our way to the new safe zone. Tfue's got that launch pad that's going to help him out a lot. But I mean, look, there's already people that have basically made their home, right? They fortified, they're ready to go. This is unbelievable. Tfue, and as you can see there, the standings, he's in number 5 currently.
31 people still left alive.
Dude, look at his mats. would you like to see? 595. I mean, oh, Liquid Chap. 987. I'm not even surprised, man.
And 4 elims. So he's got the 1 point. Dude. One more elim will get him 2. Looking for the Royale flush, maybe? I mean, of course they all are. It's a stupid question.
I mean, don't forget, he won the first game of the day, right? He got the three points for Victory Royale right behind Tfue right now. So he's in second place. He's trying to make stuff happen. I mean, if he got the Royale flush, that would be like the statement, right? It's like, nice try. I'm doing this now. Actually, he'd be 2 points ahead of Tfue because Tfue started with 1 and he started with 3. Unless Tfue had extra
there's jump
points.
pad in there. He's looking for trying to bust out of there once the circle starts to move. Ooh. 72 hours. He's got a fair amount of mass. He's going to get tagged. Loses 60 shield.
Dude, look at this. They're just applying so much pressure. He's got to burn through mats to try and stay alive right now.
I love the agreement players make when they're like, oh, you're shooting at this guy? All right, I'm shooting this guy too.
We're both shooting him, right?
No, like one of us is going to get this elim. We're kind of just taking the, flipping the coin. Nicely done. Cold. Taking out Yo-Yo, keep it up, chop it down. Lost the storm.
Ooh, the burst rifle there. Wasn't enough to connect. So Bobby Bojangles takes down Ghost Bizzle and Free Agent, man. Now Monster D-Face also takes down Kiwi Face. DMO was lost to the storm. Flame takes down Free Agent. Down to 20 people left. Parallax shotgun Barton. There's so many things happening, and again, we see this every time. Ooh.
He finds a friend, and he ends up losing that fight. Monster D-Face then gets eliminated as well. Oh, no, he took out Animal. He took out both. Monster D-Face took out Animal and 72. Monster D-Face. Liquid Chap's got 4 still. Got the grappler. Keeping the high ground. He's in the next zone.
Dude, I mean, look, he's got high ground. He's got mats for days. Ammo count's fantastic. Oh, dude, the speed at which he built that floor was so fast.
It's Squad right here next to him. Oh, no. Squad's going to get RPG'd. He's actually going to have to drop down. Ooh. He gets eliminated by Chap. That's 5. That's 2 points for Chap.
Dude, if Chap gets a Royale flush, I'm going to lose it. Okay. Chap, I believe. I'm sending you all the love. Come on, Chap. You can do this. 11 players left.
He sees another. He gets the damage. He doesn't get... Oh, he didn't get the final shot he needed. Oh, no. And he's going to pay the price. Snoot took him out.
Hamlin's alive as well, and he's got no eliminations, doing everything he can to try and stay alive.
10 players still left.
Dude, Snoot just picked up all Chap's mats right now. Snoot has probably 1,000 of everything. He's got 3,000 mats.
This is the mayhem. This is what everyone is just dumping their mats on the table. Hoping they can make it as long as possible, but no one has earned points for placement yet. There are still 3 players that need to get eliminated. 2, Hamlin's. No elims for him. He's going to have to climb this hill.
K-Sid, shotgun. Weefo takes down Hamlin's. Heart is still alive. We're down to our final 5 players.
There it is.
Kayun eliminates Parallax.
A point can be distributed for everybody, at least.
That's right.
Snoot's got 4 elims. 1 more puts him at the next point threshold.
See, another one shotgun. K-Sid. 4 players left right now.
Snoot's got a lot of mats. Heart ripping through. Really wants the high ground on this. Has almost no more mats now.
Dude, he's burning mats.
I am so confused.
Oh, all that to literally just burn through every mat. That was close. He actually could have caught that player off guard.
He could have. Just shredded. Maybe it's just to cause more mayhem.
Kayun
taking out Weefo.
Wait, so I think that's
the Heart's still alive. Heart's still there. Is that Heart right there shooting at? Snoot's going to have to be careful. He has no more protection. He's going to have to fall here. Heart is still alive.
Heart has nothing in the way. Did he drop the other player?
No, there's still 3 left. There's still 3 left. Heart is out in the open. No more mats. Goes down.
Snoot takes, that's 5 eliminations.
It falls! Falls to their death! Snoot! Kayun ends up getting the victory royale.
Wow. So we saw Kayun make it super far here in the previous game, and now again he shows up. Man, I wonder what happened there. So we saw Snoot up top, and I guess, so you saw he had mats for the floor.
Did he?
He did. So I'm not sure if maybe he just jumped backwards and he kind of, there's that kind of like that moment where you like stop, like everything stops for a moment and you're like, what's happening?
Well,
what am I doing? Well, the gate doesn't, and it kept falling because
gravity keeps happening.
You saw him swap to the floor, and he just missed it. And I mean, obviously there was like it was the grid space below him, and when he pulled out the floor, he was too far away, so he couldn't. If it was a ramp, actually, he probably could have attached it. Man,
That was tough. Another victory we saw to somebody falling to their death. Another victory kind of handed away. I mean, everyone's still putting pressure on the player up top, but that's another one where he just fell to his death.
Dude, Snood had the high. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Interesting. And I don't even know what Hart did. I am Hart. I would like to I want to understand the thought process when you had about 400 metal and you're like, here, and he just threw it everywhere and then fell back down to the ground anyways and then ran in the open. I'm guessing it was like kind of a panic situation.
Yeah.
Maybe not realizing the circle was still moving because all of a sudden he's like, he had to leave it all behind.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it.
You saw, and you kind of pointed out when you were saying he was cutting through, he like built up and it looked like he was trying to engage a player, but then he got roofed and then he was like, oh, I guess I have like 5 mats.
Heavy stress.
Yeah, something happened there because like you're saying, he just burned through his mats all at once. Oh man, Nick Merckx. He was on fire most of the game, and then he tried to lock down his area later on. But dude, this was game number 4. We still have 3 games. I don't know why I can't count today. My goodness. Just so many things happening.
This was number 3.
So yeah, we have...
Was it number 3 or was it number 4?
This is game 3.
Number 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
yes, we have 4, 5, and 6.
Zeke, you're messing me up, man.
Dude, look,
I had it all covered.
Gosh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's just so much happening, and there's just all this action to be had. What about you guys at home? I mean, this is crazy.
What
Fall
match is it,
skirmish. Hashtag fall skirmish. So you should do hashtag fall skirmish at Zemus Prime at Fightable Carpet. .. Hashtag why can't Z count. That's it. Tweeted it.
You telling people what to tweet?
Go. I can't count. That's a fact of life. I'm not telling you because that's a fact. I'm just bad at counting in math. That's a statement.
That seems very apparent. I didn't know this until today.
Yep. Well, now everyone knows. So here we are. But, dude, after game number 3, Kayun drops 3 points, or 3 eliminations. It's 1 point, 3 points from the victory out. 4 points heading his way. That's a lot of points that are going to be calculated into the standings. And I'm sure he's probably excited. He's like, dude, victory out, man. 3 points. Woo! Especially because he didn't have any...
sound very excited.
I'm not going to get louder than that.
Then why would you... I don't understand. What's happening?
You're right. Let me do this again. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm not actually going to do that.
No. Yeah, please don't.
I'm not going to do that. Not at all.
Okay, cool.
Man, but again, guys, at home, fall skirmish, tweet at us. Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear what you have to say because these games have been action-packed. Is there anything that stood out to you in your mind from that last game?
Just in general, North America, more mats by the end of the game. At least as an average, people tend to have more mats. People are still running out, as it's just kind of a tell at the end game, having to use so much to protect yourself, having to build tunnels and stuff to make sure that you don't get eliminated on just a transition from one circle to another. But in Europe, we saw a point where it's like 5 people left. 4 of them were just like, I got nothing. I'm just going to have to play this with no mats, right? But in North America, we've noticed that going into the last few circles, people are having like 2,000 plus still. I think they spend a lot more of the game being patient, just farming mats, playing patient, landing in a spot where they've got time to just run around and farm. They get that 1-2 eliminations early on that they need to from the players that land in their area. You're guaranteed to have someone by you. It's not that big of a map for 100 solo players. So you're guaranteed to have somebody land by you.
Yeah. And that wasn't really the case coming out of like the first few weeks of Summer Skirmish. It was like basically the same thing as EU. You kind of get to the end and no one has mats. But now we're seeing like NA has slowly started to realize we need to farm mats for these late games. I mean, even Tfue in the game he won still, like at one point we were like, this guy has 3,000 mats. And
it was gone within 4 minutes? It was all gone. He had nothing left by the time he took the victory.
But it was enough to get him the Royale blush. That is all that matters. And I mean, dude, so do you think, and I want to pick your brain a little bit, as far as like consuming mats, do you think in these types of late game situations you should take a risk and say I'm going to build as little as possible? Because like you talked about, right? There's a lot of players that just go, mats all gone. Do you think that's right? Do you think that's wrong? Do you think maybe players should be like, look, I'm just going to build a 1x1 and start there. If nothing happens, I didn't waste mats. Or it's like, I'm still getting hit. Okay, now I'll kind of consume more mats. But it feels like right now the instinct is just mats everywhere. 4x4. Let's go. Vertical. This way. All those. What do you think?
I mean, it's tough. If you do just the 1x1, someone's just going to be like, okay, cool, I'm going to start through your mats. Pop, 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 pop. And they're just going to make you constantly replace that wall. You're just going to rip through your mats. You might as well done the 4x4. But then there's the part of like when you see a player who's got 200 mats. You watch how they play. They survive with all 200, and they make it longer. You watch how much more conscious they are because they're running low. But then when they have a bunch, they just it kind of becomes a crutch, right? And this is not saying anyone's playing poorly, right? This is, again, just kind of poking how people think about any competitive game. You always have to kind of stretch your brain. What is the most efficient way to play this game? When you have a whole bunch, it's a crutch. You're like, cool. Here's 300 metal. Every single fort. Every time I stop, let's just build a giant fort. No one can get to me. And you're right. You're safe. No one's going to get to you. But then you have that one guy who's got 200 mats who made the same distance you did with like half the amount. Did he play it? He played it more efficient, correct. It was less safe. That's definitely true. And there's always that chance of maybe just no one aimed at him. There's always that. There's always that, like, if everyone's aiming at me, I'm going to build a fort. That's fine. I don't want anyone to take me down. It's tough. I think it's one of the most difficult things to hone down, which is why I think people, you'll see it just waver every single game. All of a sudden, one person's got 3,000 mats with the last 2 minutes. All of a sudden, everyone's got nothing. Because it really depends from game to game. It's very situational. But I think it's one of the hardest things for someone to be aware of everyone around them and how to use their mats perfectly.
Yeah, especially when you kind of get to the late game circles, right? You're like, well, got to move from here to there. I would like to move in a straight line. You would also like to move in a straight line. He would also like to move in a straight line. Yeah. And then you kind of like start stepping on each other's toes. And I think that's where like they kind of get lost. I feel like people play really well. I mean, they have these concepts, right? Like I need to be as efficient as possible. But I think the moment that they start like, I'm just going to start doing my thing. And the moment someone like crosses your line of like, oh, well, I'm trying to do my thing. You're like, well, I wanted to do this. And now you have to like reevaluate. At that point, because it's all chaotic, it's just like, I just need to spam mats. Like, I just need this guy to get away from me and be safe.
There's also the expectation of what this player is going to do. If this player knows where I am, he's going to edit this floor from underneath me, and I'm gone because this was his floor. Or I only have 50 mats, I have no choice. I'm going to use this player's builds to protect me because I don't have enough builds to protect myself. And then you're kind of doing that sneaky thing where you're like, turn around, don't turn around, please. It's one of the most ethereal things. It's a good conversation, and I think, you know, as competitive players get more experience in this game, I mean, you even just see the growth of how well players play even just 3 months or so. You look back at a clip, you're like, psh, everyone can do that, right? And then 3 months later, you're like, psh, everyone can do that.
Yeah.
But when you first see somebody, you know, experience something new or really start to hone down on a mechanic, you're like, man, this guy's really thinking ahead. And this, you know, Epic does a great job of putting new mechanics in the game constantly, new weapons, new things to throw people around. We saw the new push you through buildings explosive.
Shockwave?
Yeah.
the new push you through buildings.
Yeah, I feel like it's catchier, you know? The push you through buildings.
That. Shockwave or the new push you through buildings. Yeah, I like that second one, actually. That's kind of like the spoopy stones. That's what we should start calling them, spoopy stones. But here we go, man. Match number 4. Players have jumped out of the battle bus. And now we kind of we get to see where players are going to start to land. I'm curious to see if kind of players will continue the same trend, right? We saw that a lot in EU. It's like once someone landed somewhere, they would typically kind of go there for the next few games. And it kind of seems that way with Tilted Towers, even like Greasy Grove.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, so I feel like we haven't seen anyone at all go toward the new castle near Haunted Hills. And I'm kind of curious as to why that is.
Might just prove to be difficult to rotate out of. Or maybe it doesn't have as much to mix with the rotation out of it. I mean, I'm sure there's a fair amount of options.
Mason takes down Saint Squad. His first elimination. Daquan, Ginger Pop are also here. Nick 830 has also been eliminated. You just saw him go down there.
We're not seeing Nick Merckx land tilted anymore.
Interesting. I wonder where he's at. I mean, unless he was just kind of like behind us.
There he is. I lied.
Oh, he's still there? Okay, I was like, Nick he's Mr. Tilted Towers. Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
He's over there. It's fine. Everything is as it should be.
Don't worry, I'm a liar and a farce.
Unbelievable. Never sell yourself short. But back over at Lucky Landing, we got FaZe Thieves. Looks like there's someone else here with FaZe Thieves. I'm not sure who that is. Pineapples. Even Hesse is not that far away. I mean, Thieves is just like, yo, I'm bailing. Later, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and make this early rotation.
Imagine didn't get enough to feel confident in the early engagement. And I think some players also just might not feel as comfortable, you know, without being able to find the kit that they want. Oh, no, he's kind of hanging around.
He's near Outwait.
Oh, I lied.
Did Outlive see him? There's also the Rift right above him to the right. So now Thieves representing Dusty Dogs has to like engage this player, right? He's got to fight Outlive, and whoever comes out on top is going to have access to that Rift. Especially since the new circle is kind of far from them. It's actually up on the left side, kind of toward Junction.
Yeah, they definitely have some distance to make. So whatever this fight is they're about to have, they better have it quick.
Especially with those other players, you know, they were near Lucky Landing. We see one of them kind of diverting left. Oh, they're going up to the stone head that's up there, just over the little bridge. There's a stone with some stone head with some rifts there.
Yeah.
And now Thief still looking. He gets a huge hit on Outlive.
God, the elim. It's out. I think it's outlet live. Oh yeah, that's deceiving. Can't blame me on that one. Outlet live.
Outlet live. Nick Mercs is now, looks like, going to face off against Daquan. I can't tell. Yeah, Nick Mercs got a huge chunk taken out.
Yeah, he's going to want to stay indoors for this. He talks a lot about controller play, right? He is one of the best controller players out there. But having to use... Oh, he knew exactly where he was. Nick Mercs gets pushed and taken down by Daquan. Daquan's first elimination of this match.
Dude, and look at it. He really didn't take that much damage.
He really didn't.
Liquid over at Junk Junction. This is a replay coming out. Exotic, chaotic. Can he secure this elimination?
There's another party.
He does. Oh, wait. There was someone firing at him over up on that castle from Haunted Hill.
Somebody's there.
Oh, my gosh. I wish we could hop over to that person because I need to see it. I actually haven't had time. I've only had enough time to play a few games of Season 6, and I haven't visited the new castle up there. By the way, Creepy Castle. Start calling it that. Spoopy Stones, Creepy Castle. But now we're
Zeke,
back
what
over.
a hot trendsetter you are.
Hey, man, Spoopy Stones is a great name, and you know it.
I do like Spoopy Stones.
There you go. Creepy Castle, I'm willing to part with that one.
Whoa. Peaked a little bit too high with that enough information. There must be something beneath him because he's not looking at the players in front.
Oh, wow.
Not ideal for Senrio.
Ace is trying to close in on him. He's got the grenades going out. Oh, Rio's like kind of backed against the wall there. I feel like he should just kind of, if there's the house wall. Yes, there you go. Just break it through the wall of the house. That's great. Go in, maybe even farm mats if you need to.
It opens up so much more range for him.
Ooh,
nice.
Nice.
That was a great stink bomb.
And look at that. Now Ace
really
is like,
pushed
I have
him
to,
out.
yeah, Ace has to basically disengage. He's like, whoa, my bad. My bad. Let me walk away. And now look, Rio can also reset. Now Ace only has bandages, so he's only going to be able to top off the 75 HP. Rio's got a little bit of an advantage. He's got 3 med kits. Wow. If you had 3 med kits, would you just get saucy?
I mean, it gives you more chance to get saucy. You still have to win your fights. You can't med kit after you've been eliminated, so you still got to win them fights. But it gives you a lot more room to do a lot of fights back to back, or let third parties, not let them, but if third parties show up, you're okay. A replay, Daquan really just tilted of his own. Senrio getting pushed this time.
Oh, look, he's got the cleaners. Yeah, start throwing those inside. There you go. Just throw several. And now Rio, huge
so much. He knows he's in a panic situation. He's going to keep pushing. Senrio builds on top.
Ace is trying to close in on this elimination. That'll be the second one coming out of this game. Look how high Rio got, though.
He got a little tag on there. Still losing in these trades. A mini's going to get popped. Is Rio going to be able to pop a mid? He's going to try.
He's going to try.
Nope, change his mind.
Dude, I would just do it. Yeah, just do it. Commit. Yeah. Confirm.
He's got the high ground.
Look,
and Ace isn't pushing. Why isn't Ace pushing? I'm surprised.
I'm not sure. So that's the thing is he saw the whites, right? He definitely tagged him for white health.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Sen must have been
he committed
like a fraction of a second.
He committed so hard.
This is why you don't take Zeke's advice.
Look. I'm just saying, if he had started even like a half a second sooner, he would have got it.
That's fair. I think he hesitated.
I think so. But that's okay. Monster defense.
Hindsight 2020. Very difficult situation.
That's true.
Trying to push in. Trying to find K-Sid.
Man, K-Sid is just chilling. Just doing nothing. Waiting. Payne is just over the hill here. We've got another player that's, if you look at the minimap.
I thought you were thinking, like, philosophically. Payne is just over this hill. Daquan barely put on that floor. Look at Daquan go!
How many eliminations is that? Did you catch it?
No, I was too busy watching that
unfold.
Crazy timing of, like, he almost fell off. Well, I guess he's about able to catch it on the side of the building, but that is a stressful place to find yourself and lose almost nothing. He still had so much shield by the end of that.
This was the Payne I was talking about.
Big brain Payne, yeah, Payne. I thought it was Big Brian Payne the first time I saw it.
Big brain Payne.
Big Brian.
Big Brian.
That's a lot less threatening. Hey, yo, it's Big Brian. He sounds like a friendly guy, you know?
Big Brian, how's it going? Hey, man, it's me, Big Brian.
Yeah, but Big Brain Payne?
Is that like a pain in his brain? Do the questions,
Again,
man.
Very apt observations here, Zeke.
Thank you.
Your analysis is through the roof.
I am evolving. This is not even my final form, but Monster D-Face is getting pushed here.
What you got?
Come on.
Big Brain's got the health advantage, but he's losing the height advantage. And the trap is down. Oh, no. Nope. Bail.
Wow.
See where he's made it. Monster D-Face trying to make it back.
Dude, those reaction times coming out from Monster, they were that's very hard to do. Is like, you either have to edit or you have to build a ramp and get yourself out. And Monster just very quickly is like, that's a trap, I gotta bail. And he even has the grappler, so he could potentially make some cheeky plays if he just like grapples over to the house and gets high ground that way.
I thought it might have been Monster that placed the trap.
No, it was the other player. It was Pain.
Sneaky.
Ooh.
Hoping to get a couple shots out here.
There you go. There you go.
Almost. That would have been cool. A little bit hidden in the trees as well.
Dude, I almost want to just see him, like I said, grapple to the house, use that natural cover. Because look now, I mean, now Brian is Brian.
I gotcha.
Oh, God.
That's right. Welcome to my world.
BBP. Big brain.
Mr. Payne's out.
Pain. Oh, look
They're
at
losing
this.
time, too. Circle starts in 42 seconds. They've got some distance to cover.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, it's also kind of not that far, like, where the circle place is. This is actually going to close. It's going to close a little short. They do need to move. You're 100% right. They need to start leaving.
I think it's also because they know they're assuming there are people between them and the circle, which is very true.
Yeah. Yeah. DMO, Ranger here. Look at this. So here's the thing. He's moving again toward Kevin's Kingdom. Representing
Has it been so
Bush
aptly named
Bandits.
by a stranger on Twitter?
That's right. I like it. Kevin's Kingdom. Rise Wheats there against Hysteria. Now, Rise gets picked off by Hesi. And now Hysteria's like, okay, well, there's people all around me. He's immediately like, going to the heavy sniper. He's like, all right, yeah. All right, where's everybody? If you land this shot on Brian. That's right, Brian.
He's now Brian?
He's just now Brian. No, wait, not like this. Hesi dumps over the bullet. Oh, wow. I don't even how.
I mean, it definitely wasn't intentional.
It wasn't, but he did it. Oh, wow. So Hysteria drops down, and there's just, like, loot every... Okay. I legit almost thought that Hysteria took
Keep it up, man. Just keep the shots up. One of them is bound to land eventually, right? Is that how it works?
Oh, my gosh.
Statistically.
Dude. Statistically, Chap still with a million mats. Look at him. And look, he's got 3 half shields.
2 million.
It's 2. Oh, is he going to take it? Chap, are you going to do it? Are you going to...
Was he gonna do what?
There was he walked away from a spoopy stone, so he could have picked it up and then just like phased around.
He's now.
Well, now that I said it, he's probably like, nah, Zeke, watch me do this without it. Monster D-Face still alive, still kicking over there. Snood, Zoof, and Brian has the TV over yonder. We got another 48 seconds before the storm overtakes this current area, and I don't know if Nick Merckx is still alive. Because Tilted still's got a few players there. I'm kind of hoping Nick Merckx is still alive.
Did we watch Daquan take him out, didn't we?
Thinking back, processing. That's actually correct because Daquan destroyed. Oh, yeah, here he is right here. Daquan has pretty much destroyed all of Tilted.
He's destroying everybody. 6 eliminations.
Look
at him go. Wait, is this 7?
No, wait, does he get 2 back-to-back?
He does!
He got 2 back! Okay, so right off the bat, he's gonna have the 3 points. Daquan, dude, calm down, okay? Oh my.
And he's taking out some big names. Look at that, 7+ eliminations nets you 3 points. Daquan already sitting at 3. If he can make at least top 5, he'll get an additional point. From then on, it's only uphill.
Now the question is, dude, like once you hit that 7 threshold,
he doesn't care. He's not stopping, dude.
You think so? I mean, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, do you just chill out and you're like, I've got the 7, no additional eliminations matter?
He's only got 1,000 ammunition, so he's got to be careful.
That's fair.
/S.
Frizzable there. So he's got the 1 grapple. He's got the minis. He's got ammo for days. Matt's okay. He's even in the safe zone. He's got 7 eliminations, dude. Wow, 7 eliminations coming out from Daquan.
4 for Tfue. That name is never going to be easy to say. Tfue. It sounds like I've got a speech impediment when I say
it. It's T-H-Wifo. No, it's Tfue.
The Wifo?
The Wifo. Let's take a look at some of the eliminated players. I'm trying to very quickly scan to see if I can see Nick Merckx.
Lupo. Yeah, there's Nick Merckx.
Oh, man.
Nick at 30.
72 hours is even down. Dr. Lupo's down. K-Sid.
Bandit replays.
Sir D. Hart. There's been a lot of players. And I mean, like you talked about, man, Daquan single-handedly took down a large number of those players. 7, dude, that's just not easy to do, and Daquan making it look super easy right now. I was actually watching his stream like a few days ago.
He knows we're here.
He's like, hey, what's up, guys? There, yep, there it is. No, you gotta do the hula. Jay, do the hula. Are you listening? Nope, not listening.
Everyone just live in this moment.
I know.
You gotta give him time. He's got it, you know, between the standard delay plus it going to him, plus his chat telling him, plus him doing it.
You know, he's probably doing it like right now. Like it's probably happening right now.
Yeah, we missed it.
And we missed it.
Such a great opportunity.
Send Animal. Do we still have 42 players left alive in the lobby?
That's right, we do.
Storm is going to start
Almost
moving.
everyone is like in the circle. Only like 3 people are actually outside of it, which is wild. You've got a mountain for protection. You've got almost all of Pleasant Park. You've got another mountain. 2 people in the spoopy space. Is that what we're gonna call it?
Do you play PUBG? I don't, but I will have Black Ops 4. So the Blackout Battle Royale is similar to PUBG.
But yeah, man, look at this bottom
So
half
I will be playing that.
Dozens of people sitting on this mountain that have probably just like made the space their own. Yeah, look at that.
It's more like 1 dozen.
1 dozen. 1 dozen donuts. Oh,
like
1 donuts. Well, who's that one player that's just like super down south?
Just hanging out, playing safe.
I feel like they're like, I gotta be careful. I gotta be cautious. There could be anyone around me.
Looking around, why not?
Yeah, but there's no one there.
They don't know that.
If they knew that, they'd probably be like, oh, I could just.
They'd also be cheating. So it's a good thing they don't.
Daquan still, man, 7 eliminations and Monster D-Face sneak. Oh, it's Monster D-Face. Oh, okay.
He's gonna play super slow. He's got a limb to his name, but no more heal. No more heals.
No more heals, no mats, no really ammo, no weapons. I mean, at this point, he's just looking to try and survive.
He's got nothing in range. He can't even take this fight. This is him. He's got nothing.
Just build. He's only got 1 build, dude.
Oh, and there's somebody right above him.
Ooh, it was
Oh my God, he almost got him.
That was, see that? Pretty sure he was like at 1 HP. Brian, why are you so strong and so good? Look, he's got basically. I don't think he has heals actually.
Tfue's at 4 kills right now, or eliminations, I should say.
Frizzle trying to take over this supply drop, doing everything he can. Actually, I think it's gonna get popped. He's got to kind of build down because someone's basically on top of it. Oh, yep, there he goes. It just gets popped. Now the question is, what's in there? If it explodes, it's about to be a bad time.
For Frizzle, at least.
Yes. Not for the person that picked up the explodes. Unless Frizzle eliminates that person that gets free explodes.
He's got a boogie bomb.
Man, I need to see what he does with this boogie bomb. Because if we saw, who was it that we saw like in the first game? They boogie bombed someone and they ended up accidentally boogie bombed themselves.
They boogie bombed themselves and, and then just ran off the ramp.
And they were like, rip. And the mat count from Frizzle as well. It's okay going into late game. It's fine. It just depends, like we talked about earlier, how much he opts to build. I hope, hopefully, he saves a lot of that, man, because... Oh, Send Animal, though. Do you see him down below? He's got the Rift on the go. High Distortion's up top. Daquan's still very much alive.
I really want to see people with Rift on the go starting to, like, get wall-to-wall with somebody.
And just rip them?
And then, yeah. I mean, why? Literally just for mayhem. Just add a little bit more mayhem. You had a plan, and now I'm ruining it.
And now I am ruining it. Free agent.
Or I'm helping you. I mean, either way. It's still fun.
Depending on, depending on who it is, dude, you're going to help them. But free agent here, right next to someone representing Rift Raiders.
There's no reaction.
This is where the chaos begins.
Ghost Tfue eliminates Liquid.
Dude, we're watching the stream.
Chap is down right now.
They're talking. What do you expect me to do?
Free agent want to take a couple of shots.
I've been reacting. It's all right. You can leave if you don't feel like staying. That's all good.
Dude, so that's the current standings. Chap with 5 points, Tfue with 5, Kayun with 4, and K-Sid with 4 as well. And Tfue still with that commanding 9 points.
Dude, if Day wins this game, he gets what, 7 points? 6 points?
Make it to second place, taking out his main competition.
Look at the new safe zone. Look how far away it is right now for a lot of these players that are on the edges of the circle. On top of that, they got to fight across this mountain. Oh boy. Tfue needs 1 more elimination. Just 1 more.
How are you alive?
A lot of high eliminations in North America. A lot of players getting fat points
What the heck?
for just elimination games alone.
I mean, this is, I honestly wouldn't ask for it any other way.
Oh, of course.
These high elimination games are crazy. Wait, wait.
Oh,
Ranger, Secures, it was Crafties.
Crafties took him out. Where's Crafty? You gotta find him now. I guess you get to reap the spoils. Weefo's not gonna complain. Look at the mats.
Dude, the mats, the ammo.
But I did read your comments, by the way. I might give you a sub.
Is Brain Pain still alive somewhere?
well, thank you.
About Brain. I kept calling him Brian as a joke, but I know that it's Brain.
I'm not talking as much because this isn't like, I'm not playing, obviously.
Oh, no.
And this is a professional match. We're trying to
I still love Brain Pain.
just chill out, watch it with you guys.
That sounds like
You understand? Like,
Yeah.
if I was playing, I'd be
I think that's what he's
going real good,
Probably.
talking a lot more.
Man, he just needs one more elimination card, but that's literally going to be 3 points heading his way if he can find it. And I mean, especially if he drops that and then he just plays safe. On top of that, we saw Daquan, he hit the 7 elimination threreshold, right?
Oh!
And we haven't really seen much of him since.
Oh my god, did you see that tag?
This was nice.
Weefo.
That was nasty.
Cool as a cucumber.
Cool.
Look at all those mats, man.
Oh my gosh.
You're hanging out.
But again,
He wants to tie Daquan Elims. He wants to get that extra point. 22
Daquan just killed another dude.
there is just shots happening.
He's got
Ghosty emote
8
going
kills.
Principal. Oh, he almost.
Thought about it.
Oh man, there's a rift to go
6
as well.
rockets.
Dude, just drop the 1 bandage and take the rift on the go, and then when you know what's cool? I didn't actually know this. When you activate the rift to go,
You can pick up that last item
yes,
really quickly.
it has to happen like very fast, like super fast. I have not perfected it.
There's
but
no point rifting to go just yet. No one's
It's not that hard. The commentator's like, oh, it's impossible to do. I've never failed at doing it.
This is a mountain that they have to fight up.
Now, yeah, once the circle starts to move, baby, that's when you do it.
Daquan has 8 eliminations.
Look at him go. He's not slowing down. I love it. It's actually, he must not have any rockets. He's not even opting to pick up that RPG.
I guess not. Oh, this is going to be his 8th elimination here. He goes for the edit play and then very quickly double barrels for the secured elimination. Now keep in mind, he's got the 1 grappler. So potentially, if something goes terribly wrong, he can grapple to safety.
Liquid Vivid. Vivid's alive.
He's doing an okay job right now. He's got enough mass to hold him over for a little bit.
Dude, look how high they're going.
28 people still alive. This is so. You have nothing. Oh, I guess he's got a grappler. He can save himself.
But keep in mind, if you drop pretty fast, so you'd have to shoot fast.
That's true, because it takes a while to get out there.
Yes.
Yeah. No, he's just going to build his way down. No one's shooting at him because he's staying to the back, all the way against the storm.
I almost want to see him play a little aggressively.
Daquan
has 9 eliminations.
He got another one?
Will not stop. Can he break 2 digits? Is he going to get 10?
Brisbane eliminates Vivid. Vivid is now down.
He's got a lot of mats. He's using a lot. He still has a fair amount, but we'll see if he'll pay the price for using this many mats to keep himself safe.
Oh my gosh, look at how far the circle moves at the end.
More than anything, so I think playing safe is probably his best option.
This is entertaining.
Shotgun Colton there.
Stick bomb somewhere.
Ah!
Boogie. Okay.
No!
Someone's dancing. Someone. Zate is still alive as well.
Oh my!
That was Coop Train. He takes down Coop Train, and now look, all of the. Well, there wasn't really many mats heading his way there.
Weefo. Don't get caught editing.
Don't forget Weefo.
Did he?
How?
Was that a snipe shot?
Oh, and
was
then
that a snipe shot?
Wait, someone sniped Daquan. Daquan's down.
Daquan's down. This is mayhem.
Dang, dude, I was hoping for Day.
No one has gotten placement points.
Oh man, Mac just took a huge hit there.
Mac, be careful. Running low on mats. Frizzable.
So Daquan only got 3 points. He didn't get more because didn't place in top.
We're down to 9 players. We need 4 more to go down before people get a minimum 1 point down to 8. Snood eliminates Aragon and
look, Snood's alive again. Snood has been like top 3
so he has
every single game.
If he picks up 3 more, he's gonna get that
he
next.
He can still do it. Yeah, he can still do it.
Snood.
There's 7 players left. Still no placement points. All of this work, and no one has earned a point unless they have enough eliminations. Max still has no points to his name right now, but he's getting so close. But he has nearly run himself out of match. He's staying quietly up here at the top.
Ooh, Animal
win this
here.
Oh, he missed the shots.
But he's super low right now. He's also got the launch pad. He's got the RPG. He's ready to tangle.
He almost failed that.
Oh,
of the
boy.
mats for Mac.
Oh, he's out now.
Yeah, Mac's got nothing.
Okay, so now Animal's maintaining the high ground. He's the guy all the way to the top, which is good.
Does he know? He might.
Oh.
Animal. Frizzable.
He takes down Frizzable.
That was top 5.
So there's only 4 players that left in the lobby. We've got Ghost Snoot, Animal, Karose, and Sean, I believe. Oh, that's the RPG. Wait, he grappled up. That's Animal. Can he find the elimination?
Oh, Snoot is reloading.
Oh, he just needs a window. One window.
He doesn't own this wall. Does he? I don't think he does.
He does. No, this is.
Yeah. Oh.
He got it!
Oh, gosh.
Playing the angle, 6 eliminations, 1 more, and he will have 7. That's right, Mac.
So Snood, Karose, and Sean
I
are
love
all
it.
that's
He knew
left.
he was going to get shot at, so he took the jump pad, but he's still up there.
Neither one of them have mats.
He's just a sitting duck down at the bottom.
What's he going to do? I don't know. He cannot take this fall damage.
He's going to try to double burst. Oh, it tried.
Where's the other player?
Wait, are they going to a heel off?
Oh, Karose, where were you?
Right next to him.
Shot. They were running the other. I don't even know.
Wow. There was a lot of things that happened there. The classic dance. Sean hitting us with the classic dance, saying, "Hello, friends. How's it going?"
Dang.
So where was he here? He's just healing off to the side?
He was behind those stairs, down below. Literally through that. Yep. Right through the stairs. And he's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?"
So I'm not going to lie. I don't
Khalil Cross.
think
Hey, thank
bad
you.
idea at all. See, now if Sean had taken a shotgun shot to the face right there,
Karose would have won.
Karose would have won. I mean, the downside of that is you are leaving your entire game at the mercy of your opponents. You know, it's like, I hope he gets the shot as he falls out of the sky, and I hope he makes sure that he executes correct.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's a fine idea, especially if I didn't know what his materials look like there at the end. I don't know what his ammunition looked like. If he had nothing left, we saw it at the end, but I didn't catch it. Sorry, my memory's not that great just yet. Or ever.
Memories are same, dude.
It's not as bad
same.
as yours. Let's make that statement right now. Your memory has been something special today.
Woo! Yeah,
Woo!
man. This is what we do here.
That was a great
Didn't
throw.
even make it.
That
All
was-
right, I tried.
Let's
So
move
what's
on.
interesting
Let's move on
is
quick.
that he started the heel. So like, I think that was a semi-misplay, okay? Because he was outside of the circle. The circle was still closing, and we saw both players had enough time to kind of sit in the closing circle and make a decision, right? So they're sitting here and they're like, okay, we haven't taken any damage. What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna jump down and try and just finish this guy.
Dan Khan,
He's, like,
hi.
managing the whole time. Like, I'm taking,
I see you.
Please, ow.
Apparently he had 3.
Don't spam.
3 med kits.
Which means it probably was most definitely a misplay.
Oh,
Because he should have been
so
able.
look, okay, so yeah, so Karose's right there.
Yeah.
So
He
Karose
had 3 med kits on.
So yeah,
Which means
he
he
had,
must have mistimed it.
well, that's the thing. So don't forget the storm takes for 10, and it takes once every second, and it takes 10 seconds to med kit. So we would have had to have.
He would have 100 health as it started ticking. Actually, essentially,
If
he
he had-
needed to start right before it hit him, right? Because the storm started closing. So
Correct.
as long as he started, like, he was halfway through, he had
Correct.
like 60 health, he would have gotten that first one, then start the next one immediately.
Then he would have started the bandages, and he honestly probably would have lived. So it's interesting that he opted to do that. Well, you know,
I mean, it's
hindsight again.
man. Panic settles in. You freak out, man. A lot of money on the line, a lot of points for your team.
Yeah.
And a lot of bragging rights. This is the biggest one.
This is the biggest one, dude. What a crazy game. I mean, this is match number 4. Dude, Daquan, let's talk about this beautiful man. He went on a tear this game, okay? He lands tilted, and he literally just starts taking out people left and right. I think it might have, I don't know if Nick Burks was his second elimination, but he was like either his first or his second. Then he takes out Ginger Pop, and then it's just elimination after elimination at that point.
How did he survive? That was nice.
I
That was a
think
good
that's
catch.
the most we've seen to this point.
9? I think
9,
definitely.
yeah. Because even Tfue had 8.
Tfue had 8,
And then earlier on in EU, we saw exactly 7. So I think, but I mean, if Daquan had dropped that, that would have been a crazy story. Daquan shows up, 9 eliminations, and the Victory Royale, the Royale flush for 8 points. That would have been huge, but still, 9 eliminations. You know what's funny too is a little while ago I was watching a stream and someone was like, "Man, Daquan, why don't you get invited to the tournaments? We want to see you get invited." He's like, "What are you talking about? I get invited." And then to show up and be like, "What are you talking about? I get invited."
Dragon Ball was Resurrection.
Daquan.
Hello.
Daquan, why aren't you invited this week?
Why weren't you invited, man? What's going on?
Are they insinuating that he just crashes the party? Because there's a chance that happens too. Like he wasn't supposed to be in the lobby. Like, what Daquan show?
Wait, Daquan's here? Why don't we just let him play?
He got 9 elims. Can't complain.
Can't complain. That's all right. But yeah, man, 9 eliminations dropped by Daquan. I mean, let's take a look. So I'd love to relive some of those intense moments.
Yeah.
Because again, it just all started here, right? So Nickmercs was actually his first elim. And this, I mean, this in and of itself, take the likes out of the likes of Nickmercs out. As like your first elimination, you're like, yes, momentum.
That's what set the pace, man. That's what made you feel like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
Nickmercs was the first one. You saw when he came out with that trade went in his favor so heavily. This fight, I'm surprised that he came out of that one with as much shield as he did.
My God, there was just so many awesome things that he did. And honestly, Daquan's a fearless player, right? He's not afraid to get aggro. He's not afraid to just take a risk and go all in and go full send. And it paid off. In every single situation, it paid off. Now, obviously he was eliminated toward the end because I believe someone sniped at him. But, I mean, the lobby gets hectic at that point. There's a lot of things that can go right and can go really wrong.
I mean, he's just seeing the way he played in comparison to how we've watched a lot of people play today that we've been tuning in. He just pushes. A lot of players, once a wall goes up that's not theirs, they reposition.
All right, man. Well, Edgar.
Not that either's a
hey,
decision or not,
you're out.
But
I'll see you
don't
then.
care. I'm going to take this
Thanks
wall,
for stopping
drop
by.
in here with you. I'm going to out-aim you. He also makes sure that he goes in with enough health to be able to win those trades. He has enough health, enough shield to where he's confident. As long as I make as many shots as you, I'll probably win because you probably don't have as much as me. But even so, he still uses that to his advantage. He'll just catch people when they're editing. He'll push them through when they don't think he will. Because so many people are like, I don't own this wall. They're backing out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get caught in your zone. Daquan's like, no, it's mine now. I'm in your 1-by-1. I don't care if you own everything in this building. I'm just going to shoot you until you're gone.
That's right.
It's super fun to watch.
I just need to just keep doing that. Literally for the next 2 games, just do that again. And let's, yeah.
Less than our request. We know how to win.
Yeah.
Clearly.
On top of that, we also have current standings, so we can kind of see where players are at right now.
Jump roll.
So look at this. So Tfue has not gained any points since we saw that Royale flush. Now, keep in mind, he's still at 9 points. That's a lot. Go
Snood's coming up.
Now at 8 points. Snood with 8 points as well. So Chap picks up a few points along the way. He started kind of the first game of the day with 3 points. 2 and Kayun in 5th. Now, Daquan has made it all the way up into 8th place, right?
With a single game.
With 1 game, okay? Now, keep in mind, we still have 2 games left to play, and it's not over until it's over.
I'm gonna.
It's not over till it's over. That's a fact of life.
You better stop with that phrase.
I'm sorry. This is just life. This is a life lesson that you need to learn.
That's like saying it's not blue unless it's blue.
Well, no, that's different because that's just blue. That's just like a confirmed color.
You literally saying it's not over till it's over. That's what the word over means.
It's not over until the final game is played. Does that make you happy?
That's how it works. That's what over means.
God, you're the worst. But Karose, who came in at 2nd place there, is currently sitting in that 20th spot. And right behind him is Hart, also with the 2 points. So if Karose, or any, really, I guess, if Hart could find another point, he could move up alongside Karose. Actually, because it's currently a tiebreaker, if it's, say, Karose was leading as far as eliminations, if Hart could pick up more eliminations than him, then he would actually bump up, even though they have the same amount of points. So we'll have to watch how these things unfolds and develop going forward.
I'm sad that Aiden isn't in this.
2 left.
This
2 left of the day, week number
tournament.
2. It's been quite an interesting day so far. Long day. Early day. Waking up nice and early this morning. Can't complain though. I have my coffee with me. I get to cast alongside Zeke. Wonderful man. Wonderful human being. You guys can just I can hear it now. You hear it? You hear it? I can hear it now.
Is that what that sound is?
Oh, this guy is enjoying himself and he likes this guy next to him. He likes his coworker and his friend. Cringe. I can't believe it. I can smell it.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Thanks. Feel me.
Oh,
and now they're saying creepy. This guy's really creepy. Get him
yeah, what is going on?
Get him off the desk. You can't make me, baby. Let's go. 2 more games.
2 more games. But, guys, look.
There's nobody watching this, dude.
We need to
My man.
move around, so
there are actually 9 people watching this.
To drain as well. Stretch. Okay.
Not to be smart with you, but
2 games left.
that's exactly what I'm doing.
Don't go anywhere.
And we got a little break coming up here until the next game. Daquan! Ugh. This is just a Daquan highlight reel. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. Lovely. Alright, I'll be right back too then. Alright, we back. Got some Pringles. Watch out, tryhard's on. Yeah, we're back. As it pauses, buffers. Why does it buffer right as we get back? What just happened? Tyler, hi. What's up? Unfortunately, you just came in right when it buffered. What's going on here?
Hour, potentially.
There we go. There we go. We got it back.
If you're just tuning in and you kind of missed pretty much most of the day, you've missed a lot of crazy things. So don't worry, I got you covered. Let's talk about the format. Every week we swap it up. Royale Flush. That's the week 2 format, all right? We're going to play 6 games. We've already played 4. Victory royales worth 3 points. Second and third place are worth 2 points. Fourth and fifth are worth 1 point. Eliminations. Talk to me about them.
3 to 4 eliminations get you a single point, so you have to get at least 3 to put yourself on the board. 5 to 6 will get you plus 2 points. 7 plus eliminations plus 3 points. And if you manage to get yourself a Victory Royale and 7 plus eliminations, you guessed it, you get the last thing on the screen that you're reading. I definitely just read down a list, and you're on the last one with me. Royale Flush, I should say, gets you an additional 2 points as well.
My, oh my. Couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, there's a lot of stake here right now. Look at the prize pool, and on top of that, they're not only competing for this current prize pool, they're looking for those club points too, man. We saw Bush Bandits currently. They are the front runners. They're the leaders of the pack. And I mean, we just saw Tfue drop a Royale Flush not too long ago. And I mean, obviously, the current standings we'll have for people shortly, but we've got 2 games left to play here in week 2. Don't forget, not only are we going to play these games, but during the week we'll have trials. So your favorite club will have time during the week to compete in some super fun trials and to earn some points. More on the trials later, though.
There he is again. There he's doing that thing again.
I'm really excited about it. Just wait. Just trust me. There's going to be something kind of cool. Kind of. But more on that later.
Now you're doing a terrible job of opening up. Oh, but more on that later.
More on that later. But what do you think, man? So obviously we've casted all day. We've casted the 6 games coming out of EU.
Yeah, we have.
And then we now have put 4 games for NA under our belt. 2 games left to play. What do you think? I mean, we've seen a lot of ridiculous things, a lot of outplays, a lot of unbelievable things happen. We've got 2 games left. Is there anything you're just like hoping to see?
No, you asked me this question every time.
This is. If you can't come up with things, that's your problem.
Shockwave, more Shockwave play.
There it is. Thank you. I'd like to personally see more of the castle next to Haunted Hills. We've still not seen that at all. I would like to see that. I agree. More shockwaves.
An interesting difference I see between North America and Europe: a lot more single-player high eliminations
instead of being spread out.
Yeah, not nearly as spread out. And I wonder if that has to do with maybe playstyles in general. If you're more passive, maybe you find yourself in those more difficult one-to-one situations are getting caught off guard by either explodes or all of a sudden getting partied by 2 people, right? But some North American plays that we've seen, especially the ones that get high eliminations, are playing very aggressive, playing very forward-fronting. They're making sure that they're covering all their grounds. You're not going to get a 3rd, 4th, or 5th party showing up when you just take out everyone in front of you. I mean, you will. There's a chance. But the time where that kind of mid-range fighting happens, where you're just kind of trying to pepper each other with shots, where all of a sudden anyone in the vicinity is like, here, I'm going to come join. The quicker you end that, the less opportunity it is for you to get eliminated by things that are out of your control. And maybe that's why. I mean, there's so many reasons. All 100 players play differently. Both regions have their own styles as well. But interesting that we see a lot more single-player high elimination games, as well as generally I've seen more map control by the end of the match as well. Maybe it's just more farming. Maybe it's actual resistance to use a lot of mats. Ooh, someone landed in
on Loot Lake?
No, this.
Oh, the corrupted areas. Yeah, it's
corrupted
liquid
zone.
Chap, look at that. And this is the one in Wailing Woods, so not only does he land, he gets to pick up a bunch of the chest here, then he's got access to the Shadow Stones. On top of that, look at this. So he's going to use this to just start scoping out. Look, very quickly can navigate. And on top of that, he can also start farming the trees as he needs to. This is a neat rotation, though, because like you get the Shadow Stone, and you can basically close in on players. If you assume there's someone close by, which right now there's not, but if there was, you could close the gap with that Shadow Stone, pop out, and then try and engage a player.
I like it. And you're guaranteed to get some sort of decent weapon out of 3 chests.
Yes. I mean, you know.
I mean, statistically, I guess you could just really draw the short end, but you're probably going to get something.
That's fair. And now Sofa here is engaging Turkey Lips.
He got it. He actually got the tag.
Oh,
he got the body shot, and then what happened?
He shockwave grenaded.
Shockwave, baby. There it is.
That's what I'm saying. He cracks back.
Just what the chef asked for.
Ooh. Dang. If he had landed another few bursts there. Oh my gosh. TV Sofa though takes down Turkey Lips. Lucky Shots has taken down Sancho West. And now we get to see where the first safe zone is going to be. So again, it goes all the way high, right? So there's a large play space that's like unavailable to players, which I think is pretty cool. But we'll have to see how that like lends itself to other circles going forward. Exotic Chaotic though engaging. Tfue has landed Pueblo. I feel like at this point we see Tfue land here pretty consistently, right, over the last few games.
Yeah.
And again, Tfue, if you're just doing it and you haven't been able to watch, dude, Tfue earlier dropped a Royale flush that was 7 eliminations and got a Victory Royale.
Oh, look at that.
Woo.
He knew exactly where that player was. That first shot essentially won him that trade. At that point, he knew he had to fight. He just had to stand his ground.
And he still has a Chug Jug. So even if things had gone south or
Daquan
traded a little worse, if you will, he had the Chug Jug. But Daquan here drops 9 eliminations in his last game, and now he's back in Tilted Towers. A little bit of a different story this time around. Before we saw him kind of you know, pop off, and now he's like held up in a bathroom with no heals.
Daquan, and now he's gone.
Wow, Replays took him down.
But Replays doesn't realize there's a Double sitting on the roof of his building.
with 200 health.
Full health, full shield. Replays has nothing to help himself out right now.
Over to Retail Road, we got Gank Brandon. Looks like we have 2 additional players here. Saint Squat. Wait, did Squat? Oh, okay, never mind. The other player is a little farther behind. I was like, wait, did Saint not see that player? It's just that the other person is a little farther away. I'm actually curious to see how Saint wants to approach this. He's got a ton of mats. Wow, 530. We just started the game. You have 531 mats? Oh my. And more loot. The RPG. There you go. Dude.
Not a lot of racket.
That's, yeah, it's only 3, not crazy. So this is the phase replays when he took down Daquan.
Ooh.
Rough spot to be in, man. Big Brain Pain over at Shifty Shafts. Starting the game with a grenade launcher, you're like, hey, you like those tunnels. Here's a grenade bouncing inside. Good luck.
He lost a lot in that trade.
He really did. But he does have the med kit. He's probably okay.
He's just going to keep height, keep distance away from that player. That player has to get out of the tunnels and also try and find Big Brain and also push him, so he has plenty of time for this med kit. Former has made it out of the tunnels.
Former also has 2 med kits. Wait, did he see that bounce right in front of him? Okay, there you go. These bounce, the first bounce was dope. The second bounce, not so great.
Not so dope.
Oh, he lands a big hit there. And look, he's got 2 extra med kits. So he's like, yeah, look, we traded. That's cool. Now I'm just going to heal.
And guess who's out of med kits?
Well,
he found some
bandages. All right. That's still only 75 HP. So the other player's going to have a little more of an advantage. But Big Brain Pain just needs to, land his shots. But look, on the minimap, top right, there's another player closing in. Now the question is, did that player hear those shots?
Nick Merckx eliminated someone.
You can kind of see him from around
Tenaris
the hill there.
I'm sure he heard the shots. It depends on if he cares to engage. It looks like he wants to see if he can gatekeep at the very least any movement outside of that. WizK and Linane wants to medkit so bad.
Yeah, that was enough to stop him there. Now he's going to try and disengage. Now, WizK's got, he really only has the silence AR and then the shotgun, so he could potentially go like full send, but he's giving Linane a lot of time. I think Linane's absolutely going to get this heal off.
Yeah, I like, the trap placement too. It stopped WizK. He had to think, well, now I can't push this. I can't hop in this 1-by-1 with him. And if I just keep shooting at him, I'm going to waste ammo. He's going to waste mats. I don't know who's going to win this battle.
Nick Merckx explodes him.
He hit himself.
He was literally just, you see that? He just kept throwing the clingers. He's like, hey.
Oh, WizK lost it.
Wow. NV Linane takes that, and then look, he's got access to all that blue pump and then the silence AR as well if he so desires.
Just shred through. That was actually the perfect angle too. The roof and the wall. He had to try and figure out which one was going to get taken down first. And Coop Train gets eliminated by Jumpman. Jumpman now has a little bit of time. He's got his mini. He's going to reap in his spoils. Kayun. He's in a little skirmish, if you will.
Oh.
How much health do you have, Barton? How much health is that? Is that 0?
It is 2. Which is effectively 52.
Oh, and he gets chunked by the shield. And now he gets chunked by the everything.
By the everything. Kayun finds that elimination. Now, this is the current standings, right? So Tfue, 9 points. Tfue at 8. I can't speak to that, man. I don't know what it is.
Liquid.
I'm trying, man.
Liquid
Snood with
Chap.
8. Chap still at 5, and Kayun at 4 points. And now over to Naga Ops. Naga Ops was actually like in 5th place not too long ago. And now representing Dusty Dogs. He's trying to track this player down. You know, Storm is going to be here any moment, but it's only going to take for one. It's not terrible.
It also didn't move very far.
It really didn't.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. That player in there's got almost nothing.
Whoa.
There it is.
Did he see what the loot was? Because there was
IFN.
definitely a med kit down below.
He's I mean, you don't. If you only got 2 limbs, I'd check the spoils. Of course you will.
Oh man, Nick Merckx right at the top. 3 eliminations to start the game. If you're Nick Merckx, you're feeling it right now, right? You've probably taken over Tilted at this point. You've got 3 eliminations. You've got 1 point. So if he could just find 4 more total, that's a lot to ask for. It's very difficult. But if he can find just a 4, that's 3 points. And if he could place top 5, I mean, that could be a minimum 4 points heading his way.
We talked about it, especially, you know, he's. I mentioned a little earlier, he's a controller player, one of the best out there. Talking about how his playstyle is going to differ. You know, his building is going to be a little bit less reactionary, right? You can't just like flick around impossibly fast and build yourself in 1 by 1. So you're, oh, can he get it?
It was so close.
Didn't.
And it's against Phase Replays. Look at that. He's immediately pulls the cleaners out.
This. Replays has nothing left. He clearly has no more meds. Merckx knows all he has to do is just yell, honestly. If you yell loud enough, I think it'll scare him into his...
To be eliminated?
Yeah, it'll scare him into his elimination. Oh my God!
What?
Merckx! Replays took it with 4 health!
Wow.
What happened?
That is some clutch, if I've ever seen it. Oh. Nick Merckx dropped in as like a floor showed up, and he was half in both. Lost his setting, got sprayed down.
Wow.
And here I was talking about he is about to have 4 limbs. Oh.
Wow.
He should just spray it. Obviously, he didn't know that he had 4 health.
Turns the whole thing around. How? Wow. Kiwi face though. He's Ginger Pop is just below him, and I look high distortion coming out of the storm. Yeah, look, he's like, I don't really want to fight this.
No, definitely.
And Kiwi face trying to land shots. Mat count's pretty low, but it's okay. This is pretty much early game right now, right?
Oh.
Ginger Pop goes down to Kiwi face, but then immediately Kiwi face was lost in the storm.
All their loot's
That's
just
just
sitting out
unclaimed
there.
loot now. That's it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
There it shall sit.
Till the end of time. And now, Vivid is over by Lazy Lynx, hugging the very outer edges of the map. And now he's actually like really close to the circle. The circle is near a Risky Reel, so he's actually about to. You'll start to see it on the mini map in the top right. Aragon
He has a campfire and bandages.
Right,
He's fine.
man, if
No one's putting pressure on him.
8 bandages.
Doesn't have anything to move.
Vivid's looking, so I don't think Vivid knows exactly Aragon's there, but he's just kind of constantly jumping, looking to the right, making sure. Running forward, constantly jumping, looking to the right. Just like that. There you go. This is just for information to keep your momentum moving forward. Oh, no.
This
okay,
is
so this
not
could be good.
good.
If he's close up to Vivid, so when you use an ATK, it makes a ton of noise. So
This is
Vivid's paying
not
attention.
good.
All he has to do is kind of look in Aragon's direction, and if he just put down shots, he's going to take him down. And this is the replay coming off from Nick Merckx. It all happened so fast.
He ended up like in the middle of the construction of the wall and the pyramid, or the floor of the pyramid.
I wanted to see the Vivid fight.
He knew he had, I mean, he won that trade a billion-fold over. So at that point, he could push without even thinking. He didn't even care at that point. But sometimes it's just a little bit too much.
I just can't believe. Replay's turning around with 4 HP.
I think even replay was like,
GG? Question mark? That was, I mean, still, replays. Well played there. But that's okay. We got 1 game left, right? So Nick Merckx did drop 3 eliminations.
Look at his aggression. He's just pushing right in. He doesn't care. He's just going to mow through the wall and mow through the player. Snoot. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
High Distortion was waiting. But look, Hesse is not that far away. He's in the storm. They're near stacks right now, near the containers.
Take the shield, snag the med kit.
Look at the dude, he's got, look at all the options he's got.
Thoughts on the grapple debuff?
Shockwave grenade to disengage.
I mean, it's fine.
And now let's see. So the current circle is actually over more toward Willie.
It's just less uses.
At the very edge of the map, right? So a lot of these players are going to have to start rotating in. We see someone all the way on the north side. That's that little yellow diamond. As well as someone near Risky Reels. We've got players moving in from
Risky
down
Reels
below.
is definitely vivid.
Safe.
He's safe as can be.
That path is all the way to the circle.
Was that, we saw him running along the tops of Risky Reels before, so now I'm kind of curious, is that just Vivid? Has he just been playing safe this entire time?
Oh, if he would have got the second one off.
Yeah, Vivid's in Risky Reels right now.
Been able to survive the shot.
It's Linane.
The only player between Linane and the circle is Bizzle, and Bizzle's probably going to push into the circle as well. Well, the Bizzle might see him.
Hams, Tfue,
Looking in the
alive.
direction of Linane right now.
They're currently in combat. We'll see how that turns out. In the meanwhile, checking in with Saf. Oh, and a replay with High Distortion. Getting the grappler. He hears this. Oh, he's the one that showed up. He heard the battle.
Right, he's the one that cleans up. Okay, gotcha. And that was pretty good, man. I think he just waited, perfect timing, let them duke it out, and then he just joins in, cleans up that fight. That's it, third party. And now over to Saf. I mean, look at all the players right now. Again, Wailing Woods, you don't like to fight here. Pretty much because the tree line is hard to build up into. So you have about 2 grid spaces high, potentially even 3, where you're like, once you hit 3, you're in the tree. Like, you're in the brush of the tree and you can't really move. So we'll have to see how things unfold going forward. But I'm pretty sure people are like, dang.
I'd love to see like a trio. I just want to see someone sitting on top of the tree watching.
They're all just like birds on the tree, just waiting. Now we have seen people in previous games at Wailing Woods ending.
I like that sword backpack. Cameron Murphy high. What's up?
I mean, you become so conditioned,
Welcome.
especially towards mid to late game, to understand that players are probably by builds. So, you know, looking at natural cover stuff. I mean, granted, everyone's still constantly flicking around, panning around, head on a swivel. But when it comes to, like, you're not going to look on top of every tree, especially from underneath it. You can't, right? So you're not going to really expect to have someone on top of you from a tree.
Dude.
Yeah.
Case it. One more Elam gets him a point.
Look at that. He's even got the 3 med kits, man. He's ready to go 6.
Oh, this guy's done for. High Distortion is so done for.
High Distortion here. Looks like 2 players actually gatekeeping him. I mean, so here's the thing, man. As we get to into these smaller circles, it gets very difficult to navigate, especially when you're in somewhere like Wailing Woods, right? There's a lot you have to kind of face through. High Distortion.
Good night.
Oh, no.
It was right there. It stopped moving right there.
Oh, he took 1 step back. He missed the grapple, and he is down.
That's unfortunate.
He's got 1.
The grappler debuff sucks.
Oh, it's ending in the forest.
I think it's fair. 15's a lot.
So let's see if we can see who else
Seems
alive
more
right
reasonable.
now. We got Ghost Bizzle
You gotta
on
be
top.
methodical with it.
Linane did make it out. He was the little yellow diamond. Taking a look at the current scoreboards, we got Naga Ops.
You're awesome.
Players here with a lot of
thanks.
We got, looks like 5 total, so a lot of them are very close to meeting that first threshold of 3. But all the players with 3 eliminations have been eliminated, right? So if these guys can continue to rack up points, that's going to be more points for the final scoreboard, right? Especially here in Game 5. I mean, I feel like if I'm a player, I'm just looking to go full send, right? Especially in the last few games. Now, within reason. Final game, then I'll go all out. I'm like, look, I don't want to leave this tournament feeling like I didn't give it my all. Now, right now, in Game 5, I'm probably halfway. Oh, Weepo, though, takes down Kayu, his own teammate.
It happens.
It happens.
A tear shall be shed, but you must continue into battle.
DMO, their other teammate not that far away. Colton here, and I mean, look, so now they're making their way over the maze. We've got a minute before the current circle takes over this area, and then we'll get a new safe zone. And look, Colton's got a shockwave grenade, he's got a grappler, 720 small bullets. He's ready to go. He's looking for that close range engage. Still 31.
Who do you think's gonna win this week?
Live carpet. We've got so much going on. I'm trying to see, so I think it is actually down.
Wait, who was it?
Coming in down south, goes Sean up on a hill. Linane, Hamlin's Liquid 7.
It was Ghost.
Not Tfue is still alive. Here's Vid. So Vivid actually.
I don't know. I'm trying to concentrate on the game and think at the same time. It's not working.
Yeah, oh, he also has a rift to go. So
Whoever's in second right now, I think. It's
by Risky Reels before.
Liquid Chat. That's who it is.
Now down to
I wish Aiden was playing.
One more elimination.
I don't think Aiden's playing. I haven't seen him at all in any of the games. Like they haven't even talked about him.
Get those extra eliminations.
I don't think he's playing this week. I love Aiden. It's real cool. Playing on controller too. But I think Liquid Chap's gonna win.
Over to Bolt Naga.
Not
this is actually
100% though.
So this is the new space. So in Wailing Woods, there's these super unsuspecting little cabins. And if you go down into the basement, there's actually behind a hidden bookcase, tunnels that lead down into areas. I'm not going to spoil it. You go down, you get to see there for a little bit. Go check it out for yourself. It's a cool new little place below Wailing Woods. But we get the new safe zone. Players are now trying to scramble over, move into the top right. This is a replay coming in from DMO.
Oh, that player did not have much.
Wow. Yeah.
That player took like 1 or 2 shots and just turned it in.
All right, I'll see you in game 6.
Yeah. We go hang out with the bus driver.
Do you think people do that? Like when they're ready for the game, they're just hanging out with the bus driver. That's what I would assume anyway.
It's definitely much more.
You gonna buy that season 6?
Hey, Mr. Buster. Oh, Kaysen.
Goodbye, Tfue is there for the elim. Tfue has been a very aggressive player the past few matches.
Oh my. He picks up the 1 grappler. I don't know if it's worth saving the 1 grappler in this situation. It's tough to tell. T, if you look at
He's got a chug jug.
He's got a chug jug, 3 minis, a ton of bullets, ammo. I mean, mats as well.
Taking a little bit of tags up here. This point is just aiming practice for anyone shooting at him. He's only got 1 elim. He has played a lot calmer since his Royale Flush.
Yep. I feel like now he can kind of take it slow, right? At least where he's at positionally. Once we get this new circle, he can start to like make decisions, and as he gathers more information. But right now, like he's only got the 1 elimination. He's not been going full send just yet. He just take his time, playing it slow, looking for opportunities to get advantage. I think, especially in game 5, I think that's just the way you got to do it.
Yeah. And it's tough if you play slow, right? And you get like these long build battles with people. You are going to reap much less reward from their materials when that battle's over, which is why sometimes being insanely aggressive, even if you're not worried too much about the battle, you just want to out-aim people, you will reap much more reward because they won't be able to dump all their mats on the ground during that fight with you.
Yeah. We've seen that a lot. That is a trend. Now Nagaop's got, 9 grapplers, looking pretty good, 400 small bullets. Over to Bizzle here. He's got 1 elimination to his name. He immediately gets tagged up. Someone is looking to push him right now. I think this is smart. Start editing down. Just change Brigade. He even has the slurp juice as well. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Goes. Jumps down.
He survived it.
How?
What? Did he dodge that trap?
He did it so fast.
Is that what I'm looking at? Tfue.
Look, Tfue, you're going. Are you
and
going
then
to
he's gonna. Is he? Oh! He found a friend. He can tackle this mountaintop.
Oh my gosh,
One more elim for the 2nd point for him.
That all happened so quickly. Man, Tfue needs 1 more elimination. If he gets 1 more, he's gonna have 2 points.
He's still got a fair amount of mats.
So many people are about to get taken out by the storm.
Grenades are going off all over the place. You've got weapons firing.
Colton's got 1. Colton could probably use it to launch himself through. I'd love to see him
launch like through a build.
Just launch through everything.
Just like
it's like really laggy right now.
Dude, Tfue
because everybody's moving so fast, building everywhere.
This is 2 points. If he can find 2 more, if he finds 2 more and gets the victory out, that's gonna be just game-changing, man. A Royale Flush would just tip everything.
Free agent.
He's only got 1 of them. Wait, there's a player. Did he see him? He probably heard him.
This point is tough. They have a lot of distance to travel. He wanted to maybe sneak this one because now he's going to have to essentially share rooms with this guy all the way to the next zone. He's got 30 seconds. He wants to get the elim while he has the chance. You hear him.
Someone's using Shockwave. Sen Animal has just shotgun.
Do I have Black Ops 3? I do.
Back to literally where they
I used to play that all the time. I've been playing much more Fortnite lately.
Ham Heart has gone down.
I'm
likes of Lene,
quite good at Black Ops 3.
Left in the game. Tfue still alive. He's picked up another elimination. If he can find one more,
He
man,
used his chug and has 9 minis.
He's gonna go to the distance for sure. Look at the ammo count.
He got the second point. We forgot the second point. 5 eliminations. Still pretty high on Mats, to be honest. And a jump pad. He's looking really good for this stage of the game.
Tfue just shotgun Goshan. So Tfue just picked up that 3rd elimination. He's got 1 point on the board. That is before the placements have happened. So if he can find even just 2 more eliminations and then just make it to top 5, man, that's going to be 3 points.
Trying to figure out where that player is beneath him. He knows there's someone tunneling right beneath him. He's going to use old buildings to his advantage.
What's my favorite skin? I use the lifeguard, like the boy lifeguard, dude.
Oh, he noticed.
That's the only skin. The only skin I've bought.
The Fox. Top 9 players.
Oh,
Gotta make top 5 to earn them points.
There were mats outside there, and he didn't get them.
Well,
Wow.
He's got 2 medkits, man. So if he goes to a heal off, he's prepared.
This is the mess. Going back through old builds. A lot of people don't even own half of these.
This is coming down to the wire. No one has been eliminated just yet, but in 10 seconds, we're going to get a new safe zone. And then this is where things get very chaotic. Now keep in mind, normally around this time we have like 15 players left in the lobby. So the fact we have 9 in and of itself.
9 and literally only 1 person shooting at one other. I don't know where the other 7 people are. Oh, here's a shot. Close range. Who went down? Saf. Down to Lazius. Free agent. Tfue's trying to spray down. He's got the high ground of the lobby.
Look at that, man. Tfue, if he can get this 1 point, man. I mean, if he picks up 2 eliminations and somehow makes his victory out happen.
Above him?
Sounds like it. I mean, they're letting this safe zone get a little too close for comfort, man.
This is, and he's got no meds.
He's going for the heal off.
6 people left. How are there 6 people left?
Sen, Nox, and Free Agent
What is
were
everyone
all
doing?
lost in the storm. Tfue going for elimination.
Is Tfue actually going to win this with bandages? You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
3 bandages.
He had 2.
The most
2 bandages.
thing I've seen. Even he's probably confused. Probably, what? I had like not even full health. 3 bandages.
2 bandages.
How?
Get it right. Wow.
2 bandages? We saw the player down low. They had a med kit. I think they might have mistimed it or something, but like you said, Tfue walks away with the victory out. That's 3 points, and the 3 eliminations means he gets an extra point. That's going to be 13 points heading his way.
He kept the high ground, but
dang, that means Tfue's first. Still,
there was that extra layer of we don't have to use builds here. No one's going to edit them. I don't think many people had splodes because nothing was getting destroyed, and there were so many layers of people that the people underneath them weren't looking to just take down the whole fort. It was just like, I got to worry about this one guy, and this guy's like, I got to worry about that guy and that guy. They were only worrying about one each other at a time, which is where a dude with 50 health and 3 bandages.
2 bandages.
So he had a full health and 3 bandages.
2 bandages.
Yep. So Zeus.
I'm just gonna correct him every single time.
He's gonna go down, and then Tfue there was by himself, and then there you go. So Tfue takes 2 victory royales today. That's gonna be 4 points heading his way. I'm sure that the Rift Raiders are probably like, yo, Tfue, let's go.
Yeah.
My goodness, I'm curious to see where the standings are after this game, number 5. We got 1 game left to play.
He ended up playing that pretty solidly.
I mean, don't forget, hit us with that hashtag, okay? Fall Skirmish. What are your thoughts? We've got 1 game left. Make some predictions.
1 game left.
What do you think? Do you think Tfue does it again? I mean, I would honestly, all things, in a perfect world, I want to see Tfue again. Royale Flush. Just be like, dude, let's get 2.
That'd be pretty dirty. That'd be 3 victory royales in a single day out of 6. He'd have half of them.
That would actually be absurd. Even if he just got a victory royale at all.
He'd have literally half of them for the day.
My goodness.
Wow. I mean, the build got so chaotic there at the end. I don't know if anyone could make a conscious decision of how to tackle their next couple moments. It's like they needed 1 or 2 more circles to really hash out who was on top of that situation. You know, they all eventually were just like, I don't even know where half you are. There's so many builds between me and you and you and you and you. I've never seen that many people. I'm gonna say never, but it's been a long time since I've seen, what was that, 6 players left in the final circle closing in.
And I think there was kind of like a turning point, right? There was kind of a moment where we were like, oh, there's still 9 players.
I can't believe Replay's got this.
Against Nick Merckx, man. That was super, super close. Again, 4 HP, well played. But I feel like there was a turning point. It felt like at one point, it's like, oh, well, we're in the final circle, so people kind of need to make a decision.
Okay, guys, so I will be right back.
Try and go and try and find everyone else and eliminate them. And then it just turned into like, well, we all have some kind of heals.
There was like legitimately no mobility possible. They were just all encapsulated in their own floor. So there wasn't
Hopefully
even
it doesn't start too soon here.
Of the big build like everyone usually does. Find somebody, peek them, maybe take a couple floors out, watch them drop, or like throw a couple of grenades up. Like there was nothing. They were all just in their own little secluded area, having to worry about the one guy next to them. It just ended up working that way because the circle went back into builds. So there was like double the build. Even though people were running out of mats, it didn't matter. There was still more builds that no one could edit because they were like old builds from other people. That was wild.
I wonder if that had played a little bit of factor. Right? You like kind of go back and you're like, well, there's a lot of things that I don't own that I basically have to pickaxe through, and someone could be here waiting to edit through this to take me down. You know, there's probably a little bit of that. And there's like a little bit of panic. Like, did we just get here? How many people are left? People are going down left and right. We saw like 3 players go down literally right before they made it to that new safe zone.
Yeah.
A lot went down.
I mean, at that point, no one had control. Usually someone tries to control the situation by controlling a lot more walls or building just a lot, about either at the top or on the bottom. Shoot someone at the bottom, put down traps, people to fall underneath.
Yeah.
No one had control in this situation because no one actually could do anything.
I feel like also you had made a great point. I think no one had explodes. That's what we kind of saw because at those points you're just like, hey, it's pretty much the last circle. Let's just start blowing everything up. Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah.
But it was just their instinct was just let's all go for heals.
But again, they were all such close quarters and in their own areas. Like I think explodes, they just would have eliminated themselves.
That's true.
It's like, what were they going to do with it? They can't. I mean, from the distance they were at, they were all on top of each other. You're not going to RPG straight up above you.
That's true.
Because they were all like right on top of each other. Tfue ended up having the high ground in that, and you know, we talked a little bit more in Europe about high ground, low ground. Is it better? For the first 4 games of Europe, it was 50-50 of who won, high ground or low ground, for that final one-on-one fight. And I think players are A, getting way better at dealing with being on the low ground. Then also B, there are sometimes when you're at the high ground, you use that as a crutch where you maybe use a little bit too many mats. You find yourself in a tough spot. People know how to knock you down. People know where you're going to jump. And then you have to do the mind games of like hopping in the storm, running around, and then catching them.
Yeah, we didn't see any of that, which is kind of a bummer.
We did see shockwaves. That sound effect, bro. That was perfect.
Yeah, I just still can't even believe that the Nick Mercs play, man, against Replays. He had 4 HP. I feel like Nick was on a roll here, and if he had gotten this elimination, he would have made it to final circle, like hands down. Like Nick was just on fire in that game. Now, granted, he still picks up a point for having those 3 eliminations, but Replays turns that whole situation around. We've only got 1 game left to play, so you have 2 options. One, you go, wow, I'm really upset about that, which is going to mean my play is going to be bad in the next game because I'm upset about it. Or you just go, I'm Nick Mercs, I don't care, let's go win game 6.
He's going to let Tilted, he's going to try and win Tilted, and we're going to say, congrats. I'm almost done with him.
There's still so many.
Everyone's wondering, when is he done with that bit? It stopped being funny after the 3rd one. And I say, I don't care. I really don't. It's too fun to pop these things.
It is.
It really is just too fun. Like at this point, like it's just for me. I know I'm being selfish. It's just for me. I like popping these things.
Unbelievable. We got 1 game left to play, man. We'll have standings shortly.
Will we?
Will we? We will. But the battle bus. Will we? No, the battle bus is actually launching. So after this, but here we go.
You've lied. I guess we will eventually. Just not right now.
TM. That's right. But game number 6 rather. This is the final game. So we kind of touched on it a little bit. In my mind, I feel like if I'm a player, and this is just personally what I would do, is I'm just going to put it all on the table. I'm going to say, look, I'm going to land. I'm going to do everything the way I'm used to doing it, right? If I'm Nick, I'm going to land tilted towers, just like you said. I'm going to do all the things that I'm comfortable doing, but I'm going to try and be more aggressive because we even saw Day. He went super aggressive in the game before, in game 4, and he just drops 9 eliminations. So being aggressive does pay off because you're going to catch a lot of players off guard. And if this is the last game, you definitely don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, I played that game 6, and you know what? I could have played better. I could have done more. I should have done more. You want to play this final game and said, you know what? I've put everything into this game, and I'm happy with my performance. So I have to see how things unfold, but Bobby Bojangles is landing at Salty Springs. We even see some people deciding to land at the new Loot Lake, a.k.a. Kevin's Kingdom, as dubbed by the community. And on top of that, we see Pleasant Park is pretty much a hotspot. Retail Row is a hotspot. Some members at Risky Reels, Paradise Palms.
What? And Tilted.
Tilted again. Is it 8?
It is 8 people in Tilted.
Hysteria is here. Nick Mercs down below him.
10.
There's so many people. And like I talked about, man.
10 people in Tilted right now.
You just want to go in. You're just like, look, oh, wow, Nick Mercs has a Chug Jug. I feel like he should honestly, yep, just pop it. I know it's less efficient. It's only the 100 shield, but right now.
You're about to get in way too many fights. And
Exactly.
You know, 10 people just landed here. Gold Glove, Saiyan Squad, Hysteria. Saw Double in the back.
I'm curious
Palmer.
to see where Daquan landed. Did he also land here? Kiwi Phase, it doesn't look like him.
He could be off of me. There literally are 10 people here.
Over to Frizzable at Paradise Palms. Still 85 players left in the current lobby. He's fighting against Outlive. So just to keep in mind, currently top 5, we've got Tfue, Tfue, Snood, Chap, and Zoof are currently the top 5. This is it. This is the all or nothing game, Carpet.
Let me guess, Zeke. Is it not over until it's over?
It's not over until it's over. You are darn right. I can't wait, man. I'm hoping to see, even if like Tfue just pops off, he could take the number of the spot from Tfue. I mean, even someone like Chap or Zoof are in 4th and 5th. They could just have one stellar game, and then suddenly they're the guys in top, and then they're taking away week 2, you know? I'm still so curious to see where Daquan is, but Nick Mercs is still here. Saiyan Squad is there as well. I feel as though maybe Nick's just playing a little, he's playing a little safe.
Yeah, I mean, last game, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught up in a messy 4-man fight. He's also got a rift to go, so he does have an escape route. Need be. He hears a fight in another building nearby.
Flame goes down, or he takes down Risker, rather. And I mean, look, he's got, I mean, you like he's got the compact SMG, he's got a med kit, the silencing AR, he's got some mats.
He's got a pretty good kit this early in the game.
Yeah.
He's got Jumpman and Rayo nearby. Gold Glove, Nick Mercs, Hysteria, Double, all relatively separated.
Looks like Hysteria and Golden Glove are probably going to start going at it here right now, but back over to Paradise, we got Nox versus Frizzable. Frizzable representing the Rift Raiders. And it looks like it just might be, so there's 2 other people here at Paradise Palms, and there's kind of a person behind them to their west. Cloud, Kriz, and Outlet Live. Outlet Live. I can't speak today, man. What's going on with me?
They don't make them end.
I'm gonna be.
Man, that would have been so fun.
Kriz eliminates Outlet. Parallax takes down Lavak. Wait, so that, look, if you look at the top right, there's a green arrow very quickly making the way. It's okay, so it's chopping down. He's like, look, there's action at Paradise. I'm gonna just try and see if I can third party this at long range. I've got the AR out. Let's just see what we can make happen. And there's even on someone else. Okay, no, they're like, no. I'm just gonna go over here instead. Maybe head down toward Pueblo. I mean, Tilted Towers, dude, still, there is all these people left alive. You still have, like, what, 7 players left? I'm assuming Chap is probably still over at Wailing Woods. There's still so much action to be had, and we're already down to 66 players. I feel like, again, it's probably, people are probably playing a little slow, right? They're just like, look, I need to get through early game.
Yep.
If I can get through early game, let's tackle mid game. We'll be fine, but early game, we just need to make sure we stay alive.
The storm will start to close in 5 seconds. We'll start to see rotations from the people that are wide. Way out in the outskirts. Pretty centralized circle, yellow. Winning this fight. That trap not his?
I don't know it. It was placed so quickly.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would have gotten him if it was.
He was just far away enough. He was on the edge of it.
Oh, was he?
Scissors, though. Let's check out this replay. This is
that
phase
first chunk.
plays.
Oh, that was pretty disgusting. Oh!
What? Did he?
Oh, baby!
Wow.
That's
the
what
snipe
I like
shots.
to see.
You're a fan of the snipe shots.
I am a fan. That's like the old school styling, you know?
Ooh. I like that play. Kriz tried to use the stink bombs there to keep him from taking it. That's not going to stop him.
He's trying to hunt him. He sees him. He sees him. He's chasing.
For a racetrack, you might as well follow him. That's the thing, though. He kind of has advantage, so he can either dive down first and land first, and then you're landing second, or the rifts.
Oh, they're double rifting. Just keep
Chris is
chasing.
just, yeah.
Just, I want to see it.
Look, so Nox dove straight down. He's like, oh,
Into
the
another
other
one.
rifts. Okay, all right. Is this the
Go
game
to
we're going to be playing? All right,
he
Chris
lost
is
him.
like, you know what?
No, he found him again.
There it
Keep
is.
up the chase. There's like some sort of super like sci-fi car chase.
But with rifts and umbrellas.
With rifts that tear through space-time continuum and the umbrellas.
And umbrellas. Look, Chris,
He's just
Nox is
hanging
probably like,
out.
man, there's someone behind me. This is not what I want to do.
Oh.
Nox landed first. Chris?
Oh, hello.
One
Hello.
Nox is like, no HP.
He lost control of it. Oh, that's
With
it.
the stink bomb.
Oh, he just got out of the range. He's got almost nothing left. Here we go.
There you go. Go up high. Oh, Nox was ready for it, though.
Oh, he knows he's so low, but there it is. This fight's lasted so long that now other players are starting to join the fray. Gets the elimination. But now he's got to be careful. Someone's been watching. Someone's got their scope on the prize. And that prize is his life.
Over to Go Sean here near the corrupted zone, just south of Salty Springs, repping for the Dusty Dogs. So keep in mind, currently Zoof is in number 5 after the current standing. So this is his final game to try and jump up, but still, I mean, top 5, that's pretty good. That's going to net your club a lot of points.
He's got one elim. He's on the way to at least looking to get a couple points himself.
Goes Sean. He's taking a few hits. He still does have the grappler, and he's got the shockwave if he wants to, like, kind of get crazy.
Oh, I like that trade. Didn't really work in his favor. I like the idea.
And, I mean, against...
He does a lot of damage to Zoof.
Yeah.
No,
and
that
he's
was
even
a
got
great trade.
the slurp juice, so it's, you know, if he just has a little bit of time, he'll be able to top back off a little bit. So
Do it, Shockwave. Do it.
he could.
Do it.
Wait, does he know that?
Shockwave into his body. Get beneath him and oh, yeah, he's right there. Yeah, you got it. Shockwave.
He's got literally 2 shockwaves. Come on.
Brennan in there. Do it. Trust me. It's going to be a great idea. And we're not just looking for the highlight reel, I promise.
Oh my gosh. Bolt Naga Ops, though. This is phase Yellow. You see the grenades rolling through. Yellow has basically no health. Oh, so Yellow decides to use the shockwave grenade.
Out. Yep. It actually worked really well. Look at this.
He like ricocheted off like the ramp above him and then went flying onto the hill.
I mean, it legitimately worked.
Whatever it was, it worked.
Bull Nagop's like, I'm chasing this. I don't know how far that guy got.
Yeah. And look now, Hank Logan's got himself the grappler, but this is a replay coming in from Naga Ops. He's going down. Wow, he just drops down on a player.
Clean. Zaf's got 2
Textbook.
Textbook play.
Now Zoof, I mean, look at that. Sean and Zoof are just chilling.
One of those over-the-top announcers every time something happens. Epic shot.
Oh.
You know?
Let's not do that.
Like if somebody hits like 7 eliminations, like the whole like lobby hears it. 7 eliminations, epic kills.
Epic.
You know? Way corny.
Dude, look at Flame all the way to the top with 4 eliminations. He needs 1 more to get 2 points. Gank Logan right behind him with 3. Typical gamer, and we see FaZe, Yellow, and Chris have both been eliminated. They also had 3. That's still a point. Keep in mind, going into these final standings.
There's a lot of players that have high eliminations still alive. You know, we've lost 2 of the 3s. Here's the players that have been eliminated so far. We've lost Nick, lost Hysteria. Yo, keep it up. Knocks the Fox.
Daquan is down right now.
Down. Bandit.
Fear itself. Punisher, K-Sid, Nox, Nick A30. A lot of players have already been eliminated. And now Flame, he needs 1 more elimination. That'll give him the 2 points. This is the likes of FaZe Thieves. He's got to fight, though.
Flame looking for that 2nd point threshold.
He's trying to outbuild Thieves right now. Oh, Exotic Chaotic looking to join the fray.
He's just going to try and make sure that he can gather some more information now. Reset this fight. He's got plenty of math to deal with both these players. Just hopefully not at the same time for his sake.
Nick Merckx just found himself an elimination, so he's still alive and kicking over at Tilted. Now, did Chaotic just... Okay, so Chaotic shows up, fires an RPG. No, okay, so Thieves had the RPG. Chaotic joins the fray and then literally just builds over them. It's like, okay, guys, see you later. I'm going to the safe zone. Have fun.
Staff, who we just watched grapple in.
Same Saint Squad is here. So we've got another 50 seconds as this current storm starts to close in. We've got 41 players.
Saint almost caught tunnel vision. You know, we talked about this. I talked about it a little bit when I was hanging out with some of the guys at PAX. You know, talking about the phrase third party, and a lot of people do third party, but I think a lot of it is too like a player tunnel visioning in for an elimination. Right? It's just like you make enough noise, everyone's going to show up. They're not doing anything special, but you're tunneling so hard that you're not protecting yourself. You're not aware of what's around you. Oftentimes it's because someone's putting pressure on you. You know, so I think it's a good combination of third partying slash, you know, getting a little tunnel vision, not really being aware of what's around you. Like right now, does Saint Squad know if anyone is looking at it from a distance? There's somebody just north of him. A couple of shots have come his way, and he's just kind of, he's going to keep moving. Hope those shots don't make contact.
He just wants his elim so bad, especially here in the final game. Saf is not going to make it easy for him.
Ripping through Saf's mats, and his own as well.
Man, it's only about 300 mats.
This is sometimes why you want to get the elim as quick as possible. It's why you see some people like Daquan, you know, a couple rounds ago, just getting as aggressive as possible, pushing in, because he doesn't want to waste his mats or waste his opponents, because he wants them. Oh.
Replay coming in. He takes down Zeus, so that is currently the number 5. He has gone down. Ooh. And now Thieves has a bunch of loot that is his. Saint Squad goes down.
Saf comes and shows up just as he was about to take the drop.
And look at this. You like to see it. He's got the gold rocket launcher now. That's going to be huge going into late game, man.
If he makes it to late game.
If he makes it. Suspense. Nick Merckx, though, still alive here, has made it out of Tilted.
4 elims.
Look at this. He's got a Rift on the go. He's got a bunch of AR bullets. He's got mats. He's doing pretty good.
Silence AR.
Naga Ops isn't too far away. Hart is just above Merckx. So I'm curious to know if Hart knows that Merckx is there.
I'm sure he heard the build. No, I'm not saying I'm sure. There's a good chance he heard the build. They're not very far in proximity.
I mean, Hart is literally just out in the open. He's like not even... Yeah. Wait, Nick Merckx suddenly finds himself in the storm.
What happened here? Oh, he went back for a medkit. He figured he'd take the danger. Look at him.
I think he fell down.
Did he?
Because he had full HP and then he kind of like didn't, and he was in the storm. So I think he might have fallen in the storm. Not 100%. There's a lot of things that just went down at all once. Because I mean, he also has the Rift to go, right? He just bail at any moment.
I mean, he didn't have to pay much for it.
Blue T here against Kayun. Kayun immediately tags him back, but Blue T respawns.
Oh, missed the shot he needed. Didn't make enough contact, and Kayun with 4 HP wins the trade. First elimination for him, but the storm is closing.
Oh, please not like this. Okay, we're okay.
He got it in time. He's got to make some moves right now. Made a whole lot of noise. Anyone in the vicinity got their eye out in this area.
He didn't even really have time to go back for the loot there. I feel like he probably should have at least just looked. You never know what kind of things, materials, ammo, weapons, upgrades. Margossi here against Naga Ops. Nick Merckx is right there. Look at that. He's just nearing Salty Springs. Margossi, the winner of the finals at PAX, the week 6 of the summer skirmish. I think, yep, you just gotta go.
He's got another hit too.
Yep. Honestly, I feel like he should have just used one of them right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
No need to engage at that point. You got to just disengage. Well, again, finding place.
I mean, that was a little bit of tunnel vision. He had the player beneath him, thought he had the height advantage, but then somebody else started taking shots. It's so hard in solos. Oh, Turkey Lips taking out Crafties on his push, losing almost nothing in the meantime. So he has plenty of health for this fight, but he won't win it. Kayan takes the fight against Turkey Lips.
And then again, he's got a med kit. Wait, someone just took a hit from someone. Their shield just dropped. Nick Merckx here, trying to rotate around.
Alright, I'm back.
That's his 5th.
We're back.
That's 2 points hitting his way. But now look, out in a safe zone. Someone's taking shots at Nick. I don't even know if Nick has... Okay, he's got a med kit. This is good.
And he only has almost 3
Magical Mango?
Wow.
Subscribe?
He's probably
Dude, that's an awesome
happy
name.
about this.
He should be okay. I don't think anyone's going to want to shred through this. He will lose this battle. Like he's got enough max to outdo anyone in ammo. Maybe not himself. He's got 2,000 bullets.
Dude, he's got so...
Jeez.
Just everything. You see Flame before. He did manage to pick up that 5th elimination. She's going to have 2 points to the board for him. Saf is 1 away from 2 points. And man, look how many people had 3 eliminations and they got eliminated as they got the 3rd elimination. Unfortunately for them, that's only going to be 1 point, but still that 1 point could be enough to move them up the leaderboards. We'll have to see the final standings. But Nick Mercs, man, he's popping off right now. Look at that, even taking time to farm a tree. He's like, look.
I've brought it up a couple times. I haven't been able to really talk too much about it. You know, the difference between controller and PC players. A lot of times using natural cover, a lot of times using the 3rd-person peek. Just to their advantage, because again, they can't just spin around as quickly as possible and build 1x1s in a quarter of a second. They have to be a lot more knowledgeable about their positioning, where people can tag them from, which is why some of the conversations I had, people were saying that's why some controller players will struggle towards the end game, because the end game is absolute madness. People from every angle tagging you, and it's really hard to be aware of everybody at the same time. So early mid-game, Nick Mercs has shown that he can hang with anybody. It does not matter what he's using to play the game. 5 eliminations so far. Can he get the 3 points? Will he find himself with 7?
Look at that. Tfue is also still alive. DMO as well. We've got 25 players left here in the final game.
Tfue is going to win.
Tfue is one of them. Nick Mercs is one of them. Oh, that was
How did he miss that?
Close. Now he's just applying pressure with the silenced AR right now.
Well, someone else is applying pressure with, I believe that would be Compact.
Oh, okay, look, there was a player that was popping out in the open. Tfue still alive. Look at him.
1 ELM.
He's about to snipe someone.
If he just finds 1 elimination, it could.
He was hoping the drop. He was hoping the bullet drop would help him out with that.
Be enough. Just pulling him down, but all right. Here we go, man. 5 seconds, and we're gonna get a new safe zone.
Oh!
That was close.
Dude, these are such close shots.
Ghost Bizzle eliminates Choppa down.
You see him? See him? Ooh.
They built the wall. Smart play there. Try to go for the.
If he would have hit that midair.
20 players left, and now look where the new safe zone is. Oh, Tfue, there was a launch pad over there on his left. Yep, so just make it with it. Beautiful. And now you just bail. That's it. And now he can very quickly head over to the new space, try and find a new safe zone, fortify as quickly as possible. And look at this. There's even mats all over the place.
He's being very conscious of his math. Notice he didn't just spam freak out, build a 1x1 the moment he landed. He was aware that no one knew where he was. There was no pressure on him. No one was tagging him. He also had the health to spare.
America, subscribe.
Active health right
Dude,
now.
you guys all have such cool names.
So he could have potentially afforded to take a shot or 2 before he started using mats. And this is what's going to help him in the late game, right? He's going to have more mats in the late game because he's being efficient with it.
That's right. Take a look. You saw on the right side of the screen.
Oh!
13 points. Tfue is at 12 and just picked up a second
That was nasty.
elimination. They're only 1 point. Tfue is only 1 point ahead right now. Nick Mercs, look at him down there on the right side of your screen. He's still alive. Here he is. I think that's smart, putting down the trap there just in case someone tries to invade. Ooh, okay, so now pretty much no one else. It's weird that not many people are out in this circle currently. Like, a lot of them are already rotated. Yeah. They're like, we're not going to mess with this. We're going to safe zone.
Yeah, everyone got there as quickly as possible.
Look at this. So what's interesting is the silenced AR makes pretty much no noise, right?
Yeah.
It's a silenced weapon. That's how it works. And he basically was trying to sneaky snake that building down, but someone jumps in and builds.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is. Watching the mayhem.
If he could just pick off one of these players.
Nick Mercs is like Cupid right now. He's starting fights himself. He's making them all hang out, taking out their builds, watching them join each other.
Ooh, he takes a huge hit though.
He has a porter rift too.
A lot of shield. Get himself a good foundation.
North.
He played safe. Someone's trying to get in the high ground out for him.
He doesn't play on a high sensitivity. I don't know how I feel about that.
Players left in the current lobby. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, hello.
It was Monster. Monster takes down Nick Mercs.
He just landed right next to him while he had his.
Like Aiden, Ghost Aiden also plays on console,
Not so much
but
for Nick Mercs.
He's so much better of an editor and builder than Nick Mercs.
This is the mayhem Snood.
Ooh, okay, all right, not that.
A lot because of his sensitivity.
Dude, with no eliminations, he needs to find some, or even get points for like a big royale.
Is he gonna push? Nope, nope. Changed his mind. He wants to go for the circle. He wants to follow the storm instead. I think it's a smart move.
Someone's above me. He placed the trap. Is it enough? It wasn't fast enough. That player built out. They are running around like crazy
Dang,
right now.
dude.
Panic is starting to set in just a little bit. High Distortion has eliminated a player. Someone's up top. Who's that?
I don't know.
There's so much happening. We got 24
14 players
seconds.
left. 14 players still.
Whoa, so someone just used the heavy sniper there to push through that wall?
Oh, whose trap is this? Who's going down? I believe it's the one that's trying to escape as much as possible.
See ya.
Take him out.
It was Tfue. Tfue is now down.
Oh, he found another. Where is everybody?
Dude, he's trapping everybody!
No,
No, sorry, he took out
exploded.
Monster
Yeah,
Defense.
Monster Defense. Sack was lost in the storm. Look at him.
Cam, look at him
repping.
go.
The skinny's repping right
9
now.
players left. 3 eliminations for 72 hours.
If you are part of Bush Bandits, you better be excited right now. 72 hours. Boys, to make it super far again.
Oh, look at how far it's going.
We need to be top 5. At top 5, you get guaranteed 1 point. Even Tfue, look at him, still alive.
I wonder how many grunts came out when they saw this new one. Oh, God, look at how far they have to make it. Here comes the Mayhem Monster all the way up top. He wants to try and fall down. He's seen what's happened in previous matches. The height
Hamlet is
difference,
down.
he's gonna tag one on the way down. High Distortions.
Linane is down at the hands of Monster. High Distortion again, only 1 more elimination. This
Oh,
is
he missed that
72 hours.
shot.
He's caught an engagement right now. He's disengaging. I think this is really smart. He's just got to wait. Oh!
I love it. Oh, he almost got one on the way up.
If he had, dude.
I love it. Just chaos. You don't know what's above you. Who cares? Get out of the mess you're in. Is he about to do point blank RPG? Yes, he is.
Oh,
He got him.
Got it. That was High Distortion.
That
He
was
got it.
High Distortion.
5 players left. The points have been earned now for everyone here. 4 eliminations for 72 hours. 5 eliminations for
That was
72
Tfue. Tfue's down.
He got at least 1
Tfue
point
won.
out of the eliminations he had before he got taken out. 72 hours has the low ground. He's going to keep it. Get the grappler in case he has to go up. It's only 1, so he needs to make the shot count. He's still got 2 rockets left. There's somebody to his right.
Is there
He knows
someone up top?
someone's
Dude,
above
they're
him.
all low ground. They're literally
He's so
right
scared
next
to
each
get
other.
dropped on. He's so scared to get dropped on. 2 players
Immediately.
left. This is it.
It's Bizzle.
Oh, he can't get up there.
Bizzle versus 72, but look, he very quickly fired the
Bizzle, here we
rocket.
go.
Oh, he tried, but...
Oh!
What?
He's gonna drop
72's
it.
going down.
Can he get the shot?
Dude, this is insane. 1v1 for the win!
More grapplers.
Bizzle literally has 6 eliminations, and 72 hours has 5. If Bizzle gets this, he's gonna get a Royale flush. This could be huge.
He's coming up. Another build. Oh, he's gonna kill himself by just doing that. He's got to be so careful.
Bizzle's got no mats. He's got nothing. 72 drops
Get the
down.
tag.
How much health? 72 hours is still stacked as far as health goes. Bizzle dropped to 7 HP.
Oh, yeah. Look at it. It's 178 to 7. This is all on 72 hours. He has this in the bag.
The question is, does he just go full send? Does he go and jump down?
He should. He saw how much white. Another quick build. Surprised he didn't eliminate himself with the grappler. He's been trying that. I like the attempts.
This is coming down to the wire. If Bizzle can turn this around, he's going to get a Royale flush or
And
72
also
hours.
Insane. Oh, he's trying to trick him. That was amazing. He shot it out to see if he'd get a build, see if he'd panic.
You saw 72 hours whipped around very quickly and looked out. Is he going to bring this whole... No, it's only being held up. And there's one
There's
person
one
left. He jumps
He
down.
didn't
Look
get
at
it.
72 hours.
Oh!
Gets the elimination,
What?
doesn't lose a single tick of health. And he's going to get almost a Royale flush.
Wow.
He was 1 elim away.
1 elimination away from the Royale flush. Very close indeed. And I mean, 72 hours played this very slow, right? He was just waiting. He knew exactly the spam.
I mean, he knew that he won those trades, so I'm really surprised that he hadn't dropped down. Ghost Bizzle trying to get creative with the grappler, but the sound was just too loud. The moment 72 hours heard that, he kept putting up walls. I believe most of the health that Bizzle took until that last push was...
Hello, Fridge. Fridge,
Fall
you.
damage from trying to grapple up. It doesn't have the same effect as the shockwave. It doesn't stop you from taking fall damage. I like that he was creative. I mean, that alone puts me as a big fan of Bizzle trying his best to... He's got the low ground. He could take the building down, but I think he wanted to try and catch him off guard, go for the grappler. Sanujar just played it safe. Nope, not today. Nope. You know? No.
No. Wow, that was the last game of the day. So now this
That
is
was
gonna change
last.
Yep.
right?
Dang.
So we got the 3 points from the Victory Royale, and then he gets 6 eliminations, so he's going to have 2 points. He's going to have 5 points. We know for a fact that Tfue had 13 points. Tfue was right behind him with 12. Now we wait for standings.
Silent.
I don't know. Tfue definitely
Just
won.
kidding. We're not going to do that to you. Let's take a look at the highlights coming out from game number 6. The final game of the day. This was a nail biter, man. This was very, very close. I mean, you know, I honestly did not expect Tfue there at the end to just kind of be alive. We just kind of tuned into him at one point. He was just alive with one elimination, running around.
The walk through walls exploits back?
Tfue, I'm not sure. So Tfue was 1 point behind, and I know he was very close to hitting that 3 elimination threshold to get that 1 point to go toe-to-toe with Tfue.
But he has to beat him by a point, though, because Tfue has 2 Victory Royales.
Victory Royales,
so he'll win on the tiebreaker, so he would have needed to get at least 2 points. So did he get the 5 elimination threshold? That is what we're waiting for. Who will take first?
On top of that, we're 72 hours places after all of this.
Actually, no, he'd need 3 because Tfue made it top. Did he make top 5? Tfue did. Tfue made top 5.
Did
so
he?
He'd need 3, yeah. Tfue was, I think, number 5.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Tfue had 2 eliminations there. Oh, and that was a headshot as well. Monster D-face. Repping the snipes. I liked it. Yeah, man. How do we even break this down, right? This is, at this point, everyone's like, dude, standings. What's going on? What should we do?
Silently stare so that everyone feels awkward.
What are they doing? Why? Why? Just why?
Just kidding. NA highlights from the day. Let's take a look at those.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
I was going to.
Sometimes I question my sanity watching these things.
Just kidding. Dude, but so let's, you know, comparing regions, if you will.
Yeah.
EU versus NA. Do you have a favorite right now?
I don't. I don't because their playstyles, to me, at least strung out, is pretty different, to be completely honest. Europe, the way they engage, you didn't see as many single-player high eliminations. A lot. They didn't have as many mass swords yet. I think maybe a little bit more passive, a little bit safe with their builds. North America, a couple of players just going on a rampage.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you going to be playing games? Yes. I will be.
The pressure on somebody, and he had the bullets in a single reload to do it. He's going to just push through that wall and take you down.
So we're going to wait for standings.
And you will go down. I'm going. That is my decision he's made. And I love that because he got so many mats by the end of it, and a lot of these aggressive players do that because they're not letting their opponents dump all their mats onto the ground. North America playing a bit more aggressive, I think, overall, but not in a major sense. So I think it worked out. A lot more grappler play, I'd say.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely a lot more grappler play.
So it's interesting because, like, coming out of EU, we saw there was some grappler play for sure, but they kind of relied more. If they had to use a tool, that was a great snipe, by the way. If they had to use a tool, they relied more on the shockwave grenade. We even saw someone in EU win a game because, remember, he like placed the wall, the floors, the roof, and then shockwave straight down.
It was disgusting.
It was
actually disgusting.
We saw, and you know, toward the last few games, Game 5 and Game 6, we saw players relying more on the shockwave grenade, which is really cool to see. And again, the grappler. I mean, I don't know that a resurgence is the right word, but it's like now people are using it more. Yeah. So it feels like a lot of players are relying on it.
Why does the audio do that?
I mean, we even saw people like holding.
I don't understand.
They're like, this is so valuable to me that even with one charge, I'm not going to drop this for a med kit.
Yeah. I mean, it can be so important, and I think it's because people are starting to realize what opportunities will I find value in this grappler. If I have built a little tower up, I'm running out of mats, it's towards the last couple circles, another tower over there, I'm going to grapple over that tower, right? I can't go down.
Like I was saying, I play games most of the time.
I'm going to hop off. I don't want to
the worst bad guy.
It's going to take to get across from 150 mats, so I can just grapple across. So that single, it saved you a bunch of mats, it can save you position, it can save your life, depending on the situation. Now, not everyone finds value in every single grapple, of course. There's a couple times where you're not going to actually be able to make contact, or just don't use it. But it's giving yourself more options, and having more options, I think, is always going to put you on top, because then you can go through that checklist of, like, which is the best option right now. I think it's great.
I couldn't agree with you more. On top of that, I think one of my favorite things to talk about would be Daquan.
Vold Radiance, hello.
Coming out in game number 4. I mean, this. So
welcome.
Tfue obviously dropped the Royale flush. There toward the end, 72 got 6 eliminations, was 1 away from a Royale flush, which honestly, again, 7 eliminations when you pit a bunch of the best players in the world against each other.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, he opened up with Nick Burns.
That in itself was kind of like the, wait, you started with that, and then it was like everyone else in Tilted was like, hold on, who else is here? Who's the dominant guy? Daquan, we'll take him down.
Yeah.
And he just tore through everyone. It didn't matter who it was. And then obviously at the end we kind of saw him with the 9 eliminations. He slowed down his play. He was trying to play for play.
Fold, you subbed. Thank you.
9
Hey.
eliminations.
I mean, that's not slowing down that.
Thank you very much. We'll be playing some games here soon.
Because you can't just start pushing
Fortnite
people when there's 20
some
people
others.
left in a 40 square foot radius.
Just waiting for these standings.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know what you mean though. There's a lot of people in a very small amount of space, right?
There it is again. Holding down left click, baby. You know, I know that the amount I have in this mag will take you down. So I'm not gonna let go until you're gone. And it works. People panic. They want to start editing. They stop shooting him. You win some trades. You saw how many times you won trades with like almost losing nothing?
Yeah. The guy is an aggressive player, and you've got to respect it. And I think he caught a lot of people off guard, being just like, it's one of those things like you're talking about. You're like, I'm going to build this wall. Wait, someone's coming through the wall. Wait, what's going on? And then it's just too late. Daquan's like, I'm Daquan. You're not. But
That's a statement he can say that no one else can.
that is an accurate
I'm
statement.
Daquan and you're not.
Now, I'm sure you guys at home are curious. So let's do this together. Final standings coming out after game number 6.
Here we go.
So Tfue all the way at the top, coming out with 14 points. So you're right, man. He maintains his point lead. Tfue right behind him with 13. Snood with 11. 72 hours after that game bumps him up 5 points, and he takes 4th place. Kayun, they're in 5th. And don't forget, the top 20 people that placed walk away with money. So we'll hop on over to the second page and see who nudged out who to make the top 20. Here we go. It's Vivid. He pushes out Flame to make top 20, so he's going to net his club points as well. So, talking about the clubs, Tfue from the Rift Raiders. I mean, Rift Raiders are probably super excited. Tfue from the Bush Bandits. Snood, you had was from Dusty Dogs. And then, yeah, man. I mean, even the likes of Chaff, right? Bush Bandits as well. There's so many things. Even Daquan from Fortnite. I mean, these were the stakes. Look at this. Like we talked about, top 20 are going to place. And again, the club points are super vital coming out of competitive Fridays. So, you know, Tfue's probably, you guys probably like, wow, that's a lot of points. Do you want to see the points? We should take a look at the points. So we'll do that together. Now, keep in mind, we don't know what the points are. I actually haven't seen them. So we're going to do this together. Let's see where the points are at. Ta-da!
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Hey, Mustafa Zafar.
600 points. They lost the spread, then they doubled the spread. It used to be 300 point spread, and then Europe made it 100. Like they kind of caught up a little bit, 100 point now. Like
Bush Bandits.
Out of here.
But I mean, even taking a look at all the other ones, you got Fortnite in second with 1075. Dusty Dogs 1025. Rift Raiders right behind them with 1020. Now the Lucky Llamas 790, but it's okay. This is only the second week. This is only basically week 2.0, because the trial during week would be like 2.5. So there's still a lot of time. Don't worry, Lucky Llamas. Don't you worry about it. There's still a lot of time. Final thoughts for the day before we sign off.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I had an absolute blast. Zeke, it is a pleasure to finally work by your side, and for the last time.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. I hope you guys had it. Seriously, I had a blast. Hope everyone enjoyed it. You know, it's really fun to sit at this desk. Amazing players out there in a game that is definitely trying to find itself in a lot of ways, and it's super exciting to watch. Epic constantly just throwing new things at players. Brand new season, here's a tournament. Why not watch everybody kind of figure out the meta in the middle of potential up to 37,000 for first place, something insane.
All right, guys. Well, I actually have to go,
So if you figured it out.
and this just ended. So Tfue won. Tfue got second.
It has been an honor having you here with us.
That is pretty insane. Good stuff, guys. So I'll catch you on the next video or live stream. And thanks for joining us. Should I stop this?
Stay tuned on what that trial is. We'll have more information heading your way later on today, or maybe even later on in the week. You'll have to wait.
Okay. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you guys another time. Pause. Thanks for stopping by, boys and girls. Everybody who has checked out.